Warning. This show contains content intended for adult audiences. The language is crass at best and downright insulting most of the time. This is all made for the sake of comedy and poor sophomoric taste. The skits are parodies, and any similarity to real people or stories is purely coincidental. Any insults hurled at any one human is made in jest. We're just covering our bases for when one of you skins your knee on an internet insult. We love you. Again, this is all a joke, whether you laugh or not. Not just the show, but this waking existence. The great cosmic giggle. Try not to take it seriously.
15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. We have a liftoff. Liftoff on Apollo. Now, I'm sure that most of you know the old story about the astronaut who went far out into space and was asked on his return whether he had been to heaven and seen God. And he said yes.
Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, and sentient artificial intelligence. Join us on this journey to find the others. Because no matter where we find ourselves in this multiverse, the act of existing is all too familiar.
Guys? Is anybody out there? Hello?
The mushroom has a tremendous problem-solving ability.
Herb is a plant. Herbs are good for everything.
As we look across this great expanse and stare at the stars, we can't help but be reminded these lights, though we're seeing them all at the same time, happened across a multi-billion-year delta. Some of those fires burned millions of years ago, some billions, but all of them happened so we could experience them in this one singular moment.
They called us scouts. They called us seekers. They called us Hoosier. But we were destined to question every.
I don't know about you, but as for me, the question has already been answered. Should we be here? Yes.
It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Question all the things that you know. Steve likes the weed. Tell you about DMT. The Hoosier Sophisticate Show. The Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Hoosiers with the dream. Sophisticated blasphemy. It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Question all the things that you know. So let's set our minds free for the singularity. It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. The Hoosier Sophisticate Show.
Join us and start your day with a gentle meditation from Hoosier Sophisticate. Let us all remember, we are only as good as our last breath. For a few moments, allow yourself to take several nice, long, deep breaths. Notice the cool air coming in, filling your lungs, and the soothing warm air going out. Just let all your thoughts float away as you bring your attention to your breathing, in and out. You might mentally scan your body and notice if you're holding any tension in your muscles. If you are, gently let all that tension melt away with every out breath. Bring your attention to your breathing, in and out, in and out. Let yourself feel more and more comfortable sitting where you are. In your mind's eye, you see yourself descending down a long, narrow wooden stairway towards a beautiful, inviting beach. Your bare feet feel the rough, weathered steps, and with each step, you feel more and more tension gently melting away from your body. As you continue down the stairway, you notice how the bright white sand stretches down the shoreline as far as you can see. The ocean is a deep shade of blue with the fine white crests of the waves sweeping towards the shore. You reach the end of the stairway and step down, sinking into the warm, soothing sand. As you rub the sand lightly between your toes, a soothing sensation of relaxation gently melts through your entire body. The roaring sounds of the sea's surf, the waves crashing over each other, calms your mind and allows you to feel even more relaxed. You begin walking slowly towards the edge of the water and notice the warm sun on your face and shoulders. The salty smell of the sea air invigorates you and you take in a deep breath, breathe slowly out, and feel more relaxed and refreshed. Finally, you reach the water's edge and you gladly invite the waves to flow over your toes and ankles. You watch the waves glide smoothly towards you, gently sweeping around your feet and the trails of seawater that flow slowly back out again. The cool water feels soft and comforting as you enjoy a few moments, allowing yourself to gaze out on the far-reaching horizon. Overhead, you notice two seagulls gracefully soaring high above the ocean, and you can hear their soft cries becoming faint as they glide away. And all of these sights, sounds, and sensations allow you to let go and relax more and more. After a moment, you begin strolling down the beach at the water's edge. You feel a cool, gentle breeze pressing lightly against your back. And with every step, you feel yourself relaxing more and more. As you walk down the beach, you notice the details of sights and sounds around you and soothing sensations of the sun, the breeze, and the sand below your feet. As you continue your leisurely walk down the beach, you notice a colorful beach chair resting in a nice, peaceful spot where the powdery soft sand lies undisturbed. You approach this comfortable-looking beach chair, then you sit down, lie back, and settle in. You take in a long, deep breath, breathe slowly out, and feel even more relaxed and comfortable resting in your chair. For a few minutes more, let yourself enjoy the sights and sounds of this beautiful day on the beach. And when you feel ready, you can gently bring your attention back to the room, still letting yourself feel nice and comfortable sitting where you are. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. And you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to, do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it.
Hooray! I never thought my life could be anything but catastrophe, but suddenly I begin to see a bit of good luck for me, 'cause I got a golden ticket, hooray! I've got a golden twinkle in my eye. I never had a chance to shine, never had a happy song to sing. Suddenly half the world is mine, what an amazing thing. 'Cause we've got a golden ticket, it's ours, Hoosiers. We've got a golden ticket waiting for you. You're in.
What's up?
How does the rest of that song go? Hey mama.
Something like that.
Something like that. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
What's up, guys? Sorry, the internet sucks.
The internet sucks. The internet's going down today.
You know what we're doing?
Yes,
we're
we're
bringing
trying to fight
everything
people.
back to film. We're anti-digital.
Yes, we're going back to film.
Going back to
I don't
film.
know how we're gonna do it,
But we're gonna.
and our mics are off. Yep.
Yep, they are. Sorry, our mics are off. We're yelling at
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about you. Sorry, we're here fucking entertaining you every day.
you. You're actually pretty close to a hot.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, sure.
You're one.
Yeah, just put 1, 2, 3 on. Yeah, just put 1, 2, 3 on,
2, 3.
and then you're good. Hello.
Hey, this freaking guy.
Yeah,
This
you
guy
can
away.
get rid
I'll
of it
throw
if you
this
want.
microphone away. I'll throw the microphone
Well, I think
away
you're
right
talking
now.
into it right now.
Am I right now? Am I? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Mine's number 3.
Check.
Mine's number 3. Check, 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 check. Look at this. See? He's wrong. Check, check, check.
Oh, that was that.
Check,
picking
check.
it up. Okay, bub.
Check, 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 check.
Good morning, guys. I think who sings that song? Nelly Furtado or something?
Yeah.
No, that's not who it is. Good morning, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
think it's Mary Magdalene.
Sorry the internet has betrayed us and you and your routine.
The
You know,
internet hates you.
You deserve to have a routine that you can settle into every single day. You tune in at 7 o'clock.
If I was a rich girl, na na
Black
na na
Eyed
na
Peas.
na 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 na.
Black Eyed Peas.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right. I'm not going to argue with you. I don't care. We're going to get shut down for the black-eyed
I'm
fucking
trying to turn it off
peas.
right now. I'm trying to turn it off.
We don't do other people's music around here. That's one thing you can bet on. Everything that we do.
God dang it, Black Eyed Peas. Stop it. Jesus.
Steve's trying to sabotage our show with the
Once you get
black-eyed.
Black Eyed Peas on, it's hard to get them off.
Good
It's
morning
hard to-
this morning.
It's hard to get the members of the Black Eyed Peas off.
That's not true. They get off just like any other person.
I bet it's tougher after
With
a
a,
If you've been in the Black Eyed Peas for a while.
Firm slap across the face and a solid amount of spit in their mouth.
If you've been in the Black Eyed Peas for a while, though, chances are,
You've done it all. Everything's desensitized.
you know, what haven't you done if you're in the VIP
That's
room
fair.
of a Black Eyed Peas
That's
party?
fair. It is.
VIP, Black Eyed Pea. VIP of the Black Eyed Peas.
Okay.
VIP of the Black Eyed
Right.
Peas. I had a great song last night.
What was the song?
Oh.
Getting naked with the seagulls. Getting naked with the seagull. Getting naked with the seagull. Just like being, I figure the video's a beach. You're naked. There's you and one seagull. Mm-hmm. And it's just like getting naked with the seagull.
Put a little bird seat out on your bag.
In your navel.
Yeah. Ooh, that's
like
nice.
A bird body shot. Seagull body shots. Who wants to see Craig do a seagull body shot right into the show?
I'll seagull drown in my belly button, pal.
What's going on?
Hold its head and I'll waterboard it.
Don't do that.
I'm going to do it.
Don't kill another seagull with your belly button.
I'll do it. Most people didn't think they have the capacity to kill with their belly button, with their navels, and they're lesser than me.
We're up to 175 million viewers on Twitch, which is good.
Oh, no.
What?
Periscope is going away on March 31st.
Oh, no.
Forever.
Oh, no.
Bummer, man.
I tried to make everyone go to Periscope. Remember, like a year ago.
You're always ahead of the time, man. You're always so forward thinking.
They're like, Steve's coming on the platform. Shut her down.
Let's go.
Shut her down.
You know what I'm gonna start my day with some.
Don't do it, man.
Extract,
You'll feel so
CBD
crazy and good.
CBG. You're just gonna feel better than you ever felt. Don't do it. You don't want no part of this shit.
Don't do that shit, man.
Anyway, internet threw me on tilt a little bit this morning. I'm sitting here.
You've been battling it, bud.
Going over my morning meditation and how we're all going to sit in a deep relaxation, and then I go, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then my wife texted me and said, "Hey, you're down on all platforms." Because at first I thought it was just Twitch and being, having some bullshit. Then I looked and everything had crashed and we had no internet. And so I had to go into the server room and I just started yanking wires, bud.
I saw that back
I
there.
just started ripping wires.
There's wires everywhere.
I just fucking started tearing them.
It's like MacGruber when he gets to that bomb at the end. And they're like, you know about bombs? He's like, there's a whole fuckload of wires in here.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm a 3-wire guy.
I'm more of a 3-wire guy.
What the shit? Hey, guys, share the show on Twitch preferably, but I actually have a better idea. No fucking way.
No fucking way. Yeah.
Go
to that really didn't segue, but whatever.
It's fine.
It looks like
good morning, everyone. If you comment on the line, we'll say something nice about you.
Yeah.
Who commented?
We'll say prayers for you. We got Blunt Man to Kill, Herfy.
What did they say?
Miss Kohler, if you're nasty. That's Gwen Stefani. Morning, y'all.
I thought it was Gwen Stefani, too.
Mics are on. Thank you. We should just go to the chat right out the gate so our fans can line us out. You know what I mean?
I figured it out before they did. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I think they were telling us right away.
We're telling us.
But it's fine. It's fine. What'd you do last night, bud?
It's kind of a personal question.
No, that's just out of my personal affairs.
Yeah. I'm trying to get ready for Christmas, man.
Okay.
I'm trying to just get ready for it. It's my favorite time of the year. I went to see Christmas lights last night.
Did you go to Candy Cane Lane?
No.
Were you simple?
We tried. There's 500 cars to get in there. I ain't trying to get in there.
If I lived in St. Louis Hills,
what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Why would you even?
How are you gonna?
Unless Christmas was just your jam.
You're gonna.
This is what you're trying to do every night for a couple of months.
You gotta run to the store. Oh, it's gonna take you 4 hours.
Sorry about you. You're gonna have to fucking get a scooter.
Yeah, you gotta figure something out or have a car parked.
And it's only okay.
Have you been there in a while?
It's been a couple years.
They're up in their game.
I mean,
I got to admit, because I was like, oh, cool, fucking houses with lights on it. Now,
but I love a good Christmas light display, man. I like.
Do you like going around and see how? Yeah, I think next year I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go so hard on Christmas.
There used to be a dude on Grand right before you got to right by St. Mary's. Close, right in between, like halfway point in between your house and my house. On Grand, I'm trying to think what the cross street would be. Close to like Scrubs, right?
Okay.
And it was just
where all the scrubs went.
Scrubs, and where all the scrubs had all the drugs.
Oh yeah, that's bugs. That's too.
Bugs and drugs.
No hugs, only drugs.
Only drugs. A lot of bugs.
A lot of bugs. So you call somebody.
If you went to Scrubs.
Just call somebody.
Anyway, there was like just this shining beacon on the hill. There was, other people had like a strand around their balcony or something. This fucking guy, it was a winter one. Like nobody went out like this dude did in Dutchtown. This dude went all out.
I had a neighbor back on the old city streets. Had a whole setup, dude, and he would invite you in his house.
Yeah?
Have you sit on his lap, tell you what he want for Christmas. I mean, this was July when he used to do this stuff.
Yeah, he's wearing a bathrobe.
Yeah, he had a red bathrobe. Santa's bathrobe is what he used to call it. Just a mound of pubes on the guy is all I can kind of get in flashbacks of it. He's a good neighbor, though. He
good
kept
dude.
his yard clean and shit.
Sure.
So.
Sure.
That's all we were.
Not much to complain about.
That's what we were trying to do in the old neighborhood. I'm a
get
Christmas light guy, but I'm also, fucking psychonaut, bruh. So I'll take some fucking drugs and drive around a fucking Christmas light display. I'll do it.
You won't do that.
No, I won't anymore.
You
I mean,
will
when I
not
was
do
20, 22, 23, that's what I did. I was like, let's eat some fucking acid and go drive around South County where people can afford lights.
You can just get like the little lights that make all the different lights look little different shapes, little hearts or little stars. You can just do that. You don't have to take drugs, man.
You can not take drugs? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
If lawyers are watching, is this bad if I say everyone go do drugs right now?
Yeah, it
Is
would
that
be an
bad?
awfully bad thing. That's why. That's why at the beginning of the show we have a disclaimer saying.
Cool, we got a
everything
disclaimer.
say
Go do
is
some
just-
drugs, man. Go do all the drugs.
Don't
Try
do that.
all the drugs.
Don't do that. That would still be. I'm not sure
We
how
still can't do that?
ironclad our.
Listen, today we're gonna say
is.
we're gonna say all the words we're not supposed to say. You go
Oh.
first. All the words that people say you shouldn't say that.
Like.
You know what I'm talking about.
Like.
Butthole. Yeah, and farts was going to be mine.
Can't say butthole and farts. No, but did you get what you wanted when you sat on his lap?
Oh, I got more than what I wanted.
You got more than what you bargained for?
More than Santa's giving. Tell you that much right now.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, he kind of has made it his life's work to fucking do the impossible for the sake of giving. So yeah.
He was Santa's brother. That's what he used to call himself.
Yeah,
Santa's brother.
Santa's brother.
Al.
Al Claus.
Yeah, Al.
Albert. Albert Kringle.
But they call him Al.
Yeah, I get it.
His buddies would be like, "Hey, Al."
Yeah.
He's still.
He fucking dude. He loved Paul Simon. He fucking loved.
He's still tricking them kids. He's still tricking them kids.
We went out to Longview Lake last week.
Why?
Out in KC, and it took 4 hours to do the 20-minute drive-through. Totally worth it.
4 hours, 20 minutes. Butt fuck?
Well, 4 hours to do the 20 minutes, but I like where your head's at.
Yeah, that's I always when people say that I've always
It's like
got
420.
Oh fuck, man. 420. Wow, wow, wow. Oh shit, sorry, bud. Sorry, guy. Good morning, Pane M. Billy Joe in here today. Blunt Man 2. Blunt Man to kill. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Guys, thank you for joining us on Twitch. You don't know how much it means to us.
It means a lot to us.
It means so much to us.
I like Twitch. I like that we're moving people to Twitch.
Yeah, because I'm about to get shut down on Facebook. Jen was even asking me yesterday. She's like, "How have you never been shut down on Facebook?
Yeah, you're not
You
a
big cocked glorious bastard.
You're not a.
How's that
that's
big?
what she- that's how
How's
she
that
talks.
big fucking cock never been fucking banned on fucking Facebook? Look at you little fucking tripod bud. How come you never fucking got that big old dick fucking banned
I
up
don't
on
know.
fucking social media, bud?" That was Jen. That was Jen impersonation of Jen. And so I said, "Listen, honey, that's besides the point. I don't know how I haven't been banned on Facebook, but I did retroactively December of 2019. Someone on my page, don't think it was me, asked the question, what is you or your friend's favorite drug?" And had all the drugs listed. And we got like 100 votes. I'm just fucking collecting data
That's fair.
for the machine, man. They're all like, "Hey, man, which drug do they like the most? Let's profit on it and make it illegal. Want to? That'll be a fun story." Hey, if you're a greedy fucking asshole, you might want to check your shit. It's Christmas time, dude.
Yeah, what's
just to go back to
What
Dickens.
does Christmas mean? First off, we teased something yesterday. And
What?
And you and I have talked about it. I mean, kind of in passing. And so I feel like maybe we should make people aware in case they want to get tickets for it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, it's dripping. It's dripping out of my mouth, oh, fuck. Okay, now it's really dripping out of my mouth. It's really dripping.
What are we doing on the 21st?
I got it all over my face. Oh, my God.
I got CBD all over my face. Oh, embarrassing. That's embarrassing. It's dripping off my lips.
All right, buddy. Here's what I'm going to ask you.
Hold on, I got something to do. Hold on. Yeah. We got something going on here. Whatever. Come or don't, I don't fucking care. Figure it out.
December 21st. Why don't you tell
December
them what it is?
2-1.
You're like, yeah,
December 2-1.
What you're coming to. What
December
what are they
1-2.
coming to, bud?
You're going to come to a Christmas extravaganza show. It's Monday.
With professional comedians.
With professional comedians.
Which I have a story to tell you. I went by and I saw our handsome sponsor, James Carlton, yesterday.
Oh, fuck, man.
God dang, he's looking good.
Is that why you're still hard?
Yeah, it is. Well, that and I didn't take off my ring. So,
I love you.
I went by James's place. And he's like, man, we've been getting it's been a couple good months with you guys. He's like, but I got to tell you a story. He says, Catherine's in here. She picks up the phone. Some guy's hammered. Maybe, or he's messed up, whatever. He calls in to 314-961-4800. And he says, I cannot believe that you put a number on this show attached to these guys. I'm a professional comedian, and this is not comedy. And so I was trying
hold
to
on.
I'm a professional comedian.
Someone called him.
Called an insurance agent.
Called our sponsor.
Yes. Because his
Drunk.
number is on the screen like it is right there.
Drunk.
He thought it was the number for the radio station that we worked at.
And he wanted to let the people in charge know.
He
does professional comedy.
What their number was attached to was not funny because he is a professional comedian.
And we're not funny because he's the arbiter of the. Did he trace the number?
I said, tell me you have that person's number.
Tell me you have that person's number.
I will then find out where that number originates. I will go to his house and I will do a live show from his front yard.
Damn, dude. Fucking gamed him. Or it could have been a her.
Yeah, I think it was a guy. It was a very inebriated guy.
Listen, whoever that was, send me a message, put it up on the thing. Nothing will happen.
Let's have a
Nothing
chat.
bad
I
will
got an
happen to
idea.
you.
Actually, there was somebody.
Nothing bad will happen to you, bud. I've been threatening to fight people all week. You don't think I'll fight you? You don't think I'll fight you?
Yeah.
You don't fuck with you? Who gonna fuck with you? You gonna fuck with who? Ha! Remember that used to be a song?
You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
I love that
Dude,
shit.
my buddy,
I fucking with you.
Finnegan's Wake in Springfield, the place would just pack fucking front end. It'd be hard to, and my buddy Tommy would throw that on, and that whole fucking bar would explode with that song.
Man, I love that shit, dude. I love.
Your computer's acting like our computer.
Why does everything I touch turn to shit?
Pane M's gonna pee in all their left shoes. That person that talked badly about us.
Just in their left one? That's kind of Kind of
I
interesting.
think it's kind of cool.
I like that.
I'm into it.
Guess what? It's winter time. If you're ever gonna piss on someone's car,
now's the time to do it.
Frozen piss on a windshield in the morning.
This is your.
And then they're scraping it off, and they think it's frost, and then it's getting all over their hand, and then they're like,
Ooh,
they
you
accidentally
gotta
touch their
get all
face with it.
asparagus up.
Oh, dude! Don't do it. You're fucking nuts, dude. I'm gonna eat.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. I admire your
sometimes, your
discretion.
It's the CBD gets into me, and my brain just wants to go. My brain just wants to go.
I do.
There's a Ferrari in here, but it's like a 73.
What's it called? Trello? Is that what the name is?
Do you have stuff on there? Because I didn't put anything on there.
I'll go back and look at something else. We'll just redo something that we did.
Do you want to do jumping jacks until the commercial break?
Dude, that would be great. Take people along for a live look into our fucking our physical rehabilitation journey.
Yeah, I'm on one right now.
Are you?
No.
Why?
I need to. In my head, I am.
Okay, well, that's where you got to start.
Let's start in place.
That's where you got to start.
So that's good. Then it's just straight sailing, downhill sailing. That's what they say. It's all downhill sailing from today.
Downhill sailing?
That's what they always say.
But sailing doesn't really.
Sure does.
I mean, it doesn't really depend
waterfall.
on gravity.
Oh!
The idea of sailing is that you're harnessing wind, but
Is that thing not plugged in anymore?
What thing? I
got an idea with that piano. You want to
Okay.
hear it? We're gonna play it.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, we can bring it over here and play it. We can play a song. Jason, I thought he hid his guitar from you, but I found it.
I know, he tried to.
I found
You
it.
ain't hiding shit from
Hiding
me,
shit
bud,
from us,
because I'll do this.
Things are changing around here at Festus.
The
Sweet
sheriff's changing around here. Wait. No, we're gonna do stuff here in Festus. No, but for real, Monday night, if anybody wants to come
Let's
for a
talk
live
about
performance.
it. Just
for
give
real,
them an
for
idea.
real, for
what
real.
are we talking? What would you
For real.
compare it to? You're gonna try and do like a comic relief type style
You
thing?
remember when you're a part of this too? Remember
I'm a part of this too.
Remember when they would have those silly little variety shows?
Yeah, well, yeah, like
around Christmas,
like a very Murray Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, that was on Netflix. I'm talking like when we were kids.
Oh no, I don't remember.
When they would do like network specials.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like kind of like Bob Hope. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
And they would have they would be like Christmas thing. Remember?
I do remember. So
And
that's what we're gonna do.
We're gonna get people here. We got a social distance though. So
Yeah, we got a social distance, so we can get like 8
social
of you in here.
distance.
20 people.
20 people. 20 and
We're at
25 people tops.
20 people.
We
20
got a lot of
people.
room, bud.
Yeah, we do. But
We're gonna broadcast the show in there too.
Okay, on the projector. Okay, that's not a bad play.
I know, bud.
That's not a bad play. That's not a bad play.
I let Daddy take
Or
care
maybe
of it,
maybe
okay?
we do the show out there, and then the VIPs come back in here.
We're gonna do the show out there.
And the VIP,
How are we gonna broadcast that?
And the VIP, we're gonna get cords, bud. Like you act like a fucking computer can't be moved. We can move a computer.
You
anywhere.
can get a longer cord that's a mini USB to the HDMI. You can get one of those before
It's
Monday.
gonna be the same distance as it is.
The
right
one
now.
that plugs into the camera to get that camera out in the front room. No,
Yeah,
it's
'cause
not.
The computer's gonna go with it.
The computer ain't moving. I'm moving the
Steve's
computer.
like, I can't move it, dude. Me and my buddies, we had handles on our towers. We were hooking up at land
I know.
centers, bud. That
Yeah, you
thing-
guys don't
that
have what
thing
I got going
travels
on.
Nice. What you got? You got a.
I got a
you don't
microphone.
have- you know how
I
much
have a
our monitors
speaker.
weighed
I have
back
a
in the day,
monitor.
bud?
I
Our
have
monitors
another
weighed
monitor. I have a
112
camera.
pounds.
I have 2 speakers.
he
I have a
do?
tower. I have a
What
subwoofer.
does it all mean,
Bazoo.
All right.
Okay.
I did actually have something to talk about.
Guys, the 21st, if you want to be a part of something fun, just let Craig and me know.
Yeah, you should. Did you know? Here's a fun fact for you, bud.
What?
I posted on the page the other day. Our friend Cynthia posted a deal about wanting.
She's
did
fucking
tell
great,
me a fun
man.
fact. She is fucking great. Saw her last night. Saw her and her beautiful wife last night.
Saw him last night.
I did. I went and said hey. I said, Steve would have came here, but he didn't care about you like I do. So I just figured.
Say it again.
Did you know that I got some fun facts for you? The inventor of the Frisbee was turned into a Frisbee after he died. What would you be turned into after you died?
Come on.
Are you Dilly?
Obvious.
Well, not really. I mean,
I want to be turned into a tree.
no, you're never going to be a tree. You'd be a fucking loser tree. You're not going to be a tree. What do you want to be that people can put
I want to be a
inside
shadeless, stupid tree.
I want to be a fucking... I want to be a
I'm
branchless
shadeless.
stick in the mud.
That's pretty much what I am now, anyway.
Oh, buddy, you're too hard on yourself.
I think I'm gonna be. I'm just trying to get comfortable.
Morning, Coach.
Morning, Google.
We had a fan tell us that we weren't funny because he was a comedian and he knows what funny is.
It was probably him.
It probably was.
If when I die, and they take my ashes.
What are they gonna do?
I mean, first thing that comes to mind, I've just watched how high it'd be nice to have my ashes put into the soil of a weed plant.
Is that gonna help anything?
What do you mean help anything?
I mean, is it gonna help the plant grow?
Probably hurt it, I would assume.
Yeah. Okay. Right on.
But at least
yeah,
the
your
roots will
ashes
get
are
in
super
there.
acidic.
Well, it's like from home to home. Or when I die, you can put me in a necklace. And then when you fucking, like, you're sad and lonely, you can
Yeah,
be
I
like,
get that. My dad's in my mom's necklace. I get that.
and then you could, like, never let go and move on.
Well, that's also a thing.
Yeah, so that'd be
But
good.
I mean, I don't know how many people are just like dying to fucking let go and move on.
I wouldn't mind, being put in some sort of bullet and shot into the soul of my enemy, or shot, like, straight into the head of my
You're
enemy.
gonna get put into a bullet. Who's the bullet intended for?
Whoever fucked me over, Frankie Muniz, probably.
Frankie
If
Muniz
he's still
is
alive. He gets
definitely-
the Steve Elgin dead body bullet.
Is there any way that we could line Aaron Carter up behind him? Like, is this a
Aaron Carter's been through enough.
Is this a Full Metal Jacket? That's
Aaron
gonna-
Carter, I'm a fan of now. He's jerking off online.
Yeah, no doubt. Like, that's all he had to do to
That's all
win
he
your
had to do to
favor.
win me over.
God damn.
Is he on Cameo yet doing that?
What's that?
It's a good source of potassium. My ashes, that is. Yeah, your ashes will fuck your pH. Blow my asses into a glass piece.
Turn your ashes
Nah, dog.
into a record. What would it play?
Oh, it would play probably like.
Hooray! I
Yeah,
never
that's
thought
about
that I
to
would
do
see
something.
anything more than ecstasy, and suddenly I began to see something about to be.
That's rude. It'd be like,
It would be fucking Alan. It would be a final message from Alan.
I
hope
was
you have-
Steve the whole
I hope
time.
you have Alan read your last will and testament.
Oh,
Not a
he
bad
should at
play.
least give the eulogy.
He should give the eulogy. What would Steve's eulogy sound like, ladies and gentlemen? Is there
Yeah,
any
let's
way that-
eulogize me
Why
live.
don't you guys write in precisely what you think?
What you would say at my funeral when I die, inevitably.
What you would say at Steve's funeral, and we'll have Alan read it. If you
That's not a bad idea.
If you want to throw it out there, how would you eulogize Steve?
It's not a bad
And
idea.
then-
Let's
and then
pretend I
Alan-
was
Alan's
murdered.
Alan's gonna. He was murdered.
Murdered for trying
Here's
to
what
save
happened.
some people.
No, what happened was
What?
he left James Carlton's office on bad terms. Let's just put
Well,
it
on
that
good terms, bad terms, it don't matter. He'll
Yeah.
fucking murder senselessly.
So real quick, just to jump back after that, he goes, so hey man, just let me know, if there's anything that you're attaching my name to that maybe corporates, maybe not. He goes, just let me know. Maybe put my number towards the end of that or at the beginning, and I go, don't let some drunken nobody. Fuck. I said, how many leads you get this month, pal? I looked at him. I made sure that there were no weapons that were easily accessible.
Damn it.
And I said,
Does State Farm not know he's a ruthless murderer?
They haven't even begun to open those case files yet. So I look around, I'm surveying the room for what he's possibly going to kill me with whenever I tell him, listen here, motherfucker, are we giving you leads? Because this is how you got to play fucking, you got to fight back with these murderers. You got to fucking.
You're soft with a murderer?
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry, murderer.
I'll bet you are. And then he fucking takes a
murders
little
you.
slices
Yeah.
an ear
Don't
or something.
murder me.
Don't murder me, please, sir. Please.
It's never going to get you not
So
murdered.
I said, listen here, Jack, is the phone ringing? Are there more sales than there are drunks calling you saying that we're not funny? As long as that's the case, bud, and I know that number is probably
Who
close.
the fuck was it?
I want to know. Anyway, so maybe we shouldn't joke about James undeniably being probably the best murderer since the Zodiac Killer, if I had to guess.
Oh man, I mean we've had a good run.
We've had a real
good run of a few. He's almost on U.S. government status of being murderers.
Yep.
He's almost there. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
You toe-to-toe with the U.S. government on murder?
No one's ever going to beat the government.
No one's ever going to beat them
No
in
one's
murder.
ever going to do that.
No.
But let's say the government's on vacation.
Yeah, he's slide
James
right
is going to slide right in, and you're not going to know.
The government has COVID. They're Duke. They got to do all the rest of their games at Cameron Indoor.
They do.
And they're playing like high school teams who haven't been tested or whatever.
Whatever.
I don't know. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care anymore.
How you doing,
COVID.
bud? How you doing today?
I'm feeling good.
I'm
excited about Festus.
Dude, I'm pretty excited about Festus.
I'm so
too.
excited.
Looks like there's
Get
a little,
Jason in here.
Looks like there's a little dream team forming around here, pal.
Yeah, I know, and somehow you're benefiting from it. Just being around this guy. It's just you hang around this guy for long enough, good things will happen to you.
You went to Holland.
Yeah, and it's way better than Denmark.
Well, now you don't have to start shit with the Danes to fucking start our day, bud. The Danes
I don't have to.
You don't have to, but I understand you. Look, I understand why you would. Here's the deal.
Here's the dill
I've never
pickle,
been,
right?
Never been to Europe. And
Why, dude?
Got busy.
You sound like my dad. I don't need to leave.
Got busy.
Well, everything I got right here.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, I mean, it would have been great. I just wasn't some privileged kid. Some privileged kid. Just
yeah, me too. Privileged.
Wasn't some privileged kid. Just
had to work my way and work my way right into some rich pussy to get me out there. You know what I'm saying? That's a line from a movie.
What was the best way? What movie?
What's the first movie with not Rush Hour? It's got Charlie Sheen and Chris Tucker. Money Talks. Fucking love that movie, dude.
I almost
Money
forgot
Talks
all about that. That's a
so
hilarious
good.
movie.
Who's the girl in that? Who's the main girl that Charlie Sheen's trying to marry? Chris Tucker's like a street tough or whatever.
There's a car wash or something.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I love that movie. He's like, yeah, I worked for all this shit. He's like, man, you got a nice house. He's like, yeah, I worked for all this shit I have. He goes, damn, dude, you worked yourself out into some rich pussy? I was like,
Heather
Locklear.
Locklear. Like same people can't say nuclear.
Why does
Nuclear.
Denmark suck ass? Denmark sucks. Happiest nation, my ass. First one, city data. Denmark sucks. Happiest nation, my ass.
The happiest nation.
Yeah, they're right up there though. Okay, seriously, I've been reading all over the internet about how wonderful Denmark is, and the comments are usually written by Americans. So I had to write a rant and tell you people what really is going on in Denmark. Oh, guess what? General sales tax does not apply to vehicles. Isn't that great?
Okay.
Oh, no. And there are completely different rules for this. You can guess the tax percentage on your car. Let me burst your bubble. 210% tax percent on your car.
Oh, yeah.
You've been in Denmark for too long when a Ford Escort starts to look like a nice ride. I know you're thinking. I know you're thinking public transportation. Great. Is it great? No. This country possibly has the worst public transportation. Ride the bus and get late for work and get raped by your boss. What?
Hang on.
What?
Hang on.
What kind of jump is that?
What are you reading?
Or buy a car and get raped by the government. That's what he said. Okay, that's a little much.
By your boss.
That's what he said the first time. He said, take a bus, get raped by your boss. Take a car, get raped by the government.
Okay, rape's a strong word there.
Real strong. Okay. Too strong.
All right.
What else is rotten about Denmark I haven't told you about? Crime. You know the state prison has a special suite for prisoners
they can only rent for a weekend stay with their girlfriend.
What?
Do you know that our prison has a cinema? All inmates have their own little kitchen and a nice table with a big window and everything, and they're trying to rehabilitate them and a pretty comfortable bed. Oh, and they also have internet access. Isn't that fantastic? This guy, and then he goes, not angry face. This is someone from Denmark talking all shit on Denmark. This place is a crime haven.
Well, yeah, with internet access in the jails, I would be fucking beating the door down to lose all of my other friends.
This is a place where you can literally run someone over and kill them on purpose with your car and get off by telling the authorities you fell asleep. Just get a short manslaughter sentence, a little fine, and guess what? Got to take a new driver's test. Don't get me wrong, prison here is a luxury in exclamation points or in caps lock. It's just like home. Some of the criminals in Danish prisons actually do crime just to get locked up because jail's so nice. They get free meals and get to sit in a nice place all day. And if they get bored, well, their girlfriends come over and they go to the cinema. Guess what? That ain't right. Yeah, that's right. The inmates get a curfew, and then they can leave. Is this guy being sarcastic?
No, I think this guy, I don't know if he's taking the piss.
Let me tell you, the two worst, and I mean absolutely worst things about this place is the mentality of the people. Let me tell you, the two worst, and I mean the worst things about this place is the mentality of the people. The two worst things are the mentality of the people.
Both of them?
I guess. If you can afford a nice house or car, people will despise, hate, and loathe you for it.
What is this from, bud?
And they won't tell you, but you'll feel the wrath of their... Should I stop reading it?
No, I don't care. This guy's
It's
great.
from City Data. It's from CityData.com.
So they have like a forum.
Yeah.
So they're ranking cities. They're talking about how all these cities are awesome. They give you seemingly innocuous stats about what happens in these cities, and then
this person is saying,
and then there's a message board underneath, and there's people. He's like, listen, you've heard it from a bunch of fucking travel bloggers.
Oh, and this dude loves Sweden. In Sweden, houses and apartments are a lot more of a high standard and affordable. Swedes are more financially liberal, and the government won't try to snake hundreds of different rules and regulations, trying to tax you out of something you don't really need or want, trying to tax you for something you don't really need or want. And, of course, Sweden's also a socialist country, too, so there's free health care for everyone. Basically, you can have the best of both worlds. Denmark is not equal happiness. Don't be stupid, people. Don't be stupid, people. Don't be stupid, people. Don't be stupid, people. Living in Sweden while working and driving to Denmark is probably the ultimate luxury for the average welfare-leeching underachiever. And no, I'm not old and grumpy. I'm young and healthy. The backbone of this country. Leave soon if everything turns out as it's planned. If you have any questions, post them here. Does anyone have any question? Alrighty then, talk me into it.
I've been waiting to get locked up in a Danish jail and have a dozen guards run through me. I imagine there will be a solid stream of ski for us to surf. Ooh, squirt.
Oh, he's getting more and more
I loved it. I loved it in Denmark. I could do things there that are forbidden in America. What? I love Denmark. I could do things there that are forbidden in America. Nothing better than stopping by a store, getting some mushrooms, getting high, grabbing a beer, and going for a walk in the park and enjoying a nice, clean, safe atmosphere. That's all I needed to read right there. That review right there trumps this guy's 9 paragraphs above it. He's like, yeah, pretty nice. You can go get some mushrooms, get high, grab a beer, go for a walk.
Yeah, not bad.
Fucking, okay.
Danish forbidden fruit. That yum yum baby.
No.
Squirt.
No. Alan. God damn it. They said my tombstone would just say ooh squirt. Or at my funeral they would all just get up there and
Oh, don't forget for
say
anybody
ooh
that's
squirt.
just joining, we're eulogizing Steve today. So Write one thing in the comments that you would want the world to hear about your interactions with Steve when he meets his untimely demise because he's late on his insurance payment. He's late on a payment?
I'm already dead.
There's a hatchet in his head.
You don't miss a call from James Carlton.
You don't ever miss a call from James Carlton.
You got Steph calling you?
Bitcoin literally just broke 20 G's.
That's cool. Did you get in on that?
I got a little bit. Not as much as I should.
Why not?
I lost a lot of it.
Did you make bad?
I made a lot of bad. I just gambled a bunch on a lot of smaller coins.
Did you make bad choices?
Yeah, I was doing pretty good before.
Remember when I was like, dude, get rid of all that Bitcoin if you want to be on my show.
Yeah, you don't fucking talk on the internet, bud. Get rid of all of your assets. All right.
We got to
throw
be
caution
real.
to the wind.
Guys, for all of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, Periscope's dead. Watch us on Twitch. Join the Sophisticated Hoosiers group. We only need 39 more people.
Oh, I'll look right now.
We only need 39 more people, and we're going to get this web. No one fucking cares anyway. People are like, oh, pipe, cool. I'll fucking get it on my own. No one cares. Maybe we'll give away a med card, too.
Okay.
We'll give away a med card
and a pipe.
And a pipe.
You've already offered to
Festus.
give the pipe away. There's no going back on that.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm saying a med card, too.
Yeah. Yep. Cool, man. 39 more people to go.
That's what I said.
39. Steve eulogy. Oh, wait a minute. We don't read them. Hang on. All right, Alan is going to read.
Why does he have to read it?
Because I like Alan better than either of us, actually. I like AI better than the human form. That's pretty much what we're dealing with here. So, fuck. Oh, that's going to be difficult. All right. Well, we'll do that a little bit later on. What else you got?
Copy and paste. It's time for a break.
No, it's not. Oh, we started 15 minutes late. So it can be a break if you want to. If you want to, bud.
Yeah, I do.
All right, pal. All right, well, then we'll take a break. Let's do it. You want to take a long one or a short one?
A 1,000,000-minute long break.
Guys, these are our
1,000,000
sponsors.
minutes.
We need to get some more native hemp extract in us. This it's starting to the batteries are draining.
Well, dude, if you take your Schwans and kind of pinch the tip, you know, when you get your pee hole to kind of open a little bit,
yeah,
and just
drop one
some
in there.
What? Game changer, bud.
All right. Yeah, copy paste would work, but unfortunately, it doesn't communicate between the two computers.
Copy and paste, brother.
Are you okay? Do
You
not
will-
know
you
how?
will- you will-
Do
you will,
know how?
guy?
There's a right click
There's
on
a
that
right
thing.
click
There's
on
a
it. Does
little
it does
guy.
when you take remote?
It's simple.
You take remote access to another desktop. You don't take your clipboard with you. These are our sponsors.
James Carlton. Insurance 314-961-4800.
Handsome,
Amazing.
astonishing,
Astounding.
fabulous,
Incredible.
fantastical,
Phenomenal.
prodigious,
Stupendous.
unbelievable,
Wondrous.
divine.
Fantastical.
No, seriously, he's fantastical.
You got a house.
Go on and get it insured.
You got a car.
You gotta get it insured.
You got a life.
Go on and get it insured. CarltonInsurance.net.
Fantastical. Stupendous. Fantastic.
Hey, boys and girls, I'm talking about native hemp extract. That CBD.
That CBD
Inside of me.
inside of me.
That CBD.
That CBD.
Sweet delicious CBD. That CBD.
That CBD.
Got the CBD.
B.
CBD, native hemp. That's CBD.
That's CBD.
You can get it from me.
I can.
That's CBD.
That's CBD.
Inside of me.
Inside of me.
That's CBD.
That's CBD.
Inside of me.
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 No. Inside of me.
Inside of me.
Inside of me. Native hemp extract. 1,800 milligrams of total cannabinoid goodness from Pike County, Illinois. Get yours at HoosierSophisticate.com.
I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Want a poster looking like me. Checking the swamp man for a pretty girl. Being an outlaw in an outlaw world.
Hey, I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Want a poster looking like me. Walking my hound dog, surfing that swamp. Catching crow that do the sweetly stomp. Everybody do the sweetly stomp.
It's a stomp. It's a wiggle, turn around, a little tickle. It's a stomp, move your feet, head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf.
Dude, man, get on down to Sweet Leaf Emporium and do that Sweet Leaf stomp, man.
James Carlton. James Carlton. James Carlton. You gotta get your insurance. Gotta get that State Farm insurance.
You think you found the best insurance agent in the game? Well, I got news for you. I did, and it's James Carlton. State Farm. CarltonInsurance.net.
961-4800. Hare Rama,
Welcome back, Hoosier Sophisticate Show, Hour 2. You're eulogizing us, and I have, or Steve, you're eulogizing Steve, because I'm never going to die. Killing it, guys. What's up, Big V? What's happening? Good morning, Hippie Don. Are you guys on empty? We're not on empty, but we're, you know, we're good. We're good. We're ready.
Are we on fucking empty? Who said that?
Our sponsor.
Who?
Our sponsor.
Which one?
Dennis.
Which one of those idiots?
I just sat on my notes. Oh, you all right, Bob?
No, I hit my knuckles on the chair.
Yeah, well, I got it. I understand. Do we need to amputate? I'll ask you. I'll ask you what I ask my kids. Do we need to amputate?
Yeah, fucking do it.
All right, bud. I will. I'll fucking bite them off, pal. I wish you would. I wish you would.
Remember, dude, you used to always do that back in the
You fucking flinching? You flinching, bud? You flinching? Pussy?
My stepbrother did that constantly. I feel so bad for my parents.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be.
Because I'm tough as fuck, and they just didn't want to fuck with this dude. Like my mom and dad.
Oh, yeah.
They fucking knew.
I would have let you jump out of the window on that
about
mattress.
10?
I would have let you.
10, I would have been like, oh, to my fucking dad.
I'd headbutt you. I would. If my
you
kid did
fucking
that, I'd
headbutt me
fucking
quick enough
headbutt
'cause
you.
I'm
I'd
staying
fucking
back here
come
now.
in there, but you can stay fucking back there, bud. Try and see if you needed juice, Steve. But it sounds like you already died. He did. Let's go to the first. Let's go to the first eulogy.
Steve was a man. He has 2 legs, 2 arms, and 2 penises.
No, I don't.
He was a living man. Now he's a dead man. Love.
No.
It's a very good eulogy.
I don't have 2 penises, bud.
That was a very nice eulogy,
That's
bud.
a fucking dirty rumor that needs to stop today. What would you do with 2 penises? Besides stuff one in the butt and one in there.
Come on, bro. Well, it's early. It's early, pal.
It's just obvious what you're gonna do with them.
So there was a guy when I was really cruising Reddit a lot more often. I'd always jam on the AMAs, and there was
What's
this
that?
Ask Me Anything.
Oh God.
Figure it out, pal.
Well, I didn't know if it was the American Music Awards.
No, it's not. I would never talk about a music award show unless it was somebody making
You've
fun of it.
talked about him before.
I know, I would
With
never
Sturgill
talk.
Simpson,
Yeah, and he. Did you hear my disclaimer? Unless it was someone making fun of the music award.
Yeah, well, you said that before. You said it before, and then you backtracked a little bit when you said you.
Double dick dude. Yeah, so I was
Double dick dude. I'm not a double dick dude.
No,
I'm tired
on
of everyone
Reddit,
saying that.
on the Ask Me Anything, I'm reading the fucking AMA as it's going on. It's a dude that has 2 penises.
No,
and he
it's
happens to
not.
be bisexual too.
Nope.
So
not
here's
real
this
bad.
couple who's in this polyamorous relationship.
I've seen a movie with a guy with 2
And
ears. Mess me up.
and they're looking to add somebody to their to their thruple, I guess,
Yeah.
and or to make a thruple, and they happen upon a guy. I mean, the true unicorn situation. You know what a unicorn is.
A bisexual woman who just wants to freak all over.
Well,
your
that would be
face,
your
bud.
unicorn, right? Like that would it would be because or like
No, that is the unicorn.
it's somebody that fits perfectly, like checks all the boxes.
Oh, I thought
So
a unicorn was
whatever-
a rare.
It is, but it's whatever like you're looking for specifically in your polyamorous
So everybody's
relationship.
unicorn is different?
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, I think if we're going to be true to the analogy, a unicorn should be the woman that is the third to the... Because isn't that the hardest to find? I feel like it should have different names if it's, if you're looking for something different. You know what I mean? Like, unicorns are all the same. Are they, though? Are there different breeds?
Yeah, can you prove that?
I can't now that I think about it. As I'm working this out.
Yeah, right on.
I don't
Sometimes
think,
how you gotta do it.
Yeah, totally.
So anyway,
okay, yeah,
but basically,
unicorn might work.
this
Unicorn might work.
couple's looking to add a third, and the couple are both bisexual themselves. It's a male and a female, and they're both bisexual, and they're looking for another male to add to the mix. And lo and behold, they find a bisexual male with 2 dicks. And so, like, he's able to just do a lot of pleasing at the lot of time. What's up, Ryan Watts? He tuned in just at the right time. Need a unicorn expert in here? Yeah, we
I actually do. I don't know breeds of unicorn.
We need a unicorn expert in here playing piano, telling us unicorn facts. You guys want some unicorn facts? Oh, also, Ryan,
No.
you'll appreciate this. Steve died. This is a double. We're eulogizing Steve. So
Real Steve's dead.
Our AI is actually reading.
Real Steve died.
Steve eulogies. So Ryan, if you want to help eulogize Steve, now's the time to do it because we're about ready to toss him in the ground and forget about him forever.
In the ground? You guys are going to put me in the ground?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are.
Put me in a dumpster.
No, like out in Weldon Spring or wherever that place
What is that?
or whatever that's got the where not Weldon Spring. What's the place that's got all the radioactive shit?
Oh, up in fucking Bridgeton?
Is it Bridgeton? I thought it was like out more like
by
St.
Francis
Chuck, New
Howell
York or something. Yeah.
I thought it was in North County. It's not Weldon Spring.
It's not Weldon Spring. It's
but it is
help me out,
Spring.
guys.
No, we'll come up with it. It was on nuclear or atomic home front.
Atomic home front.
And it's by Francis Howell, I feel like.
It
when
100% is.
Up on Cripple Creek.
Not-
Coldwater Creek.
Coldwater Creek? That's where I'm burying you.
That's fine. I'll come back.
Yeah, well, that's what I figured.
Would you bury me in a pet cemetery to bring me back as your friend?
Is that how pet cemeteries operate?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
You ever seen Pet Cemetery?
Yeah, it freaked me out as a kid.
You know what I turned on last night that I could not stop watching?
Tell me,
that I
please.
had to turn off because I was like, I need to go to bed.
Tell me.
I said that to myself.
What?
It was Silver Bullet. Jenny's never seen it.
Silver Bullet.
Stephen King, Silver Bullet.
I've never seen it either.
Corey Haim, Gary Busey.
I don't think I've seen it.
Fuck. No, you're kidding, right?
We called it the Equidome in high school. Bridgeton. Westlake. Westlake is what I was trying to come up with.
I've never heard of it.
But Coldwater Creek is another deal, too.
It is in Bridgeton.
Westlake is in Bridgeton.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I said first. I think that thing's in Bridgeton.
Westlake is the landfill
Yeah.
Superfund site.
Coldwater Creek is the stuff it crept into and got all the people sick. It's a fucked up deal. It's a fucked.
Dude, it's a fucked
It's
up
a
deal.
fucked deal.
Coldwater Creek runs around here. Everyone's got rare cancers and
Yep.
shit. Man, it's fucking sad, dude.
It's
They
did a
matter
map
of
in that
fact,
movie.
Everyone that I know that grew up in that area, like I've got friends that have like, not just like ailments, but like shit people can't figure out, like autoimmune shit that like doctors are completely perplexed by.
Yeah, they're perplexed. They're like, man, you got this rare cancer disease that we don't know where it came from. These guys are all getting sick from the fucking radioactive shit we put in the ground over there, and they're testing for it, and we actually know what it is. Keep dragging them on till they die.
I mean,
No, we don't know what you got going on in your bones there, fella. Good luck.
There's
Fibromyalgia.
there's a nuclear dump site also by Francis Howell.
Yes, the waste, the radioactive waste is seeping closer and closer to the landfill, and the landfill's on fire. There's a fire at the landfill. If those two
And it is in Weldon Spring.
If those two meet,
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
Well,
So we're all right. We're all
We're
right.
all
bud.
right,
We're
yeah.
all right. It feels good. You're in Bridgeton. I'm in Weldon Spring. Turns out St. Louis is just covered in radioactive material.
Yeah, everywhere we
That's
name,
where we
pretty
go.
much.
Don't go to Cahokia, bud. That big mound, it's a big old plutonium core.
It's only 1,700 acres.
Jesus. Climb to the top, 75-foot tall dome.
Yeah, you ever been there?
I don't think I have.
Driven by it. And I was like, dude, I got to go check that out.
Oh, I've driven by it for sure. Never been there. They have steps that go to the top of it.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like a tourist attraction.
It's stupid.
It's a
I've been
tourist
there.
attraction?
It's a tourist attraction. I think you can still go out there too.
Huh. Yeah.
Manufacturing TNT.
Wow, that's strange to me.
And it's TNT. Hi. Dynamite. TNT. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Do you know that Charles Darwin's pet tortoise passed away in 2006?
Good.
Fucking thing been around long enough.
Fucking breathing my air. Fuck out of here.
176 years old.
Get the fuck
Get
out of
on,
here.
bud. You're taking up space.
What are you
Biomass,
doing?
pal.
I'm sure that turtle tortoise was like, fucking shoot me in the head, dude. I'm fucking almost 200. I've seen too much shit. I've seen too much shit.
I mean, it was 5 years old when Darwin took it as a pet.
You think Darwin?
I don't think Darwin fucked a turtle, no, or a tortoise. Cahokia Mounds has some interesting energy. Fuck yeah, it does.
Who said that?
Chris Pane, you got something to say, bud?
No. About Cahokia Mounds should be a bigger deal than it is.
It should.
Yeah. Because it's just out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, and it was supposed to be supposedly
the
one of the
Badlands.
largest civilizations in the world. You know,
Some people think that it was chill. Some people think that it was the most populated place on Earth at one time.
like densely populated.
Because when you think about it, if you're going to come to the confluence of rivers,
Yeah.
If you're gonna fucking come to the St. Louis area, the confluence of
talk
rivers,
that sass, bud.
and you're gonna go over to the Illinois side too, like anywhere you got it out in that St. Charles region, I think that would probably flooded a lot. So then you're getting all that silt that's moving down the river and depositing on the eastern side of the Mississippi, because you got the fucking Missouri cutting on down, which actually we'll get into it again, because the Mississippi River should be named the Missouri River, and it should be the longest river in the world. So hope everybody can deal with that bit of knowledge this morning. We're living in a lie.
Yeah, it should
We're
be
living
the
in
Missouri.
a complete fucking lie right now.
It should be the Missouri, no doubt.
So I think there is a lot of good stuff, and all they have is like the poles left and a few little places you can check out. There's a bunch of mounds, but I'll tell you one thing, dude. We got word that there were a pack of wild dogs that roam the area, and I'm like, bullshit, whatever. Pack of wild dogs. I had only seen a couple packs of wild dogs in my day, and those were by the strip clubs. And I'm the guy who goes and buys beef jerky from the fucking shittiest gas station in all the land and fucking shoots the shit with the guy like, hey, I'm going to feed these fucking stray dogs out here. And he's like, oh. They're telling people from Brooklyn and Sauget, like, that's not a good idea. And I'm like, listen, man, I got this. They're like, oh, God, these people. So then I fucking was at Cahokia, and this guy says, watch out for a pack of wild dogs. Watch your dogs for getting messed up with the pack of wild dogs. And you guys. Right. I'm like, bullshit. What is it, wolf country? Get out of here. I was throwing I had a driver disc, like I think it was called the Valkyrie, the driver for disc golf.
Yep.
I believe it was a Valkyrie. And it was like a 9, a -9. It was a 9-9, so it would go back and do that, because all of them have their ratings, the disc golf disc of how much they turn each way. And so I would launch that thing, and my old dog would run out there and then bring it back. And so I was worried, because I was like, oh shit, sometimes I throw it and it just keeps running around until we get up there. We see a deer carcass, and we're like, oh, that's crazy.
Wild dogs got the fucking deer.
Dude. So like the body was mainly in one area. It had been like chewed on the neck area. Like something was like stuff had been eaten out of it. And then it had a leg over there, another leg over there, another part over there. Like animals had drug it apart. And I remember thinking, I said that to myself. I was like, I think I might have been right about the pack of wild dogs. So if you're ever out in Cahokia, bring a fucking gun. But you can't bring a gun to Illinois. Can I bring my gun to Illinois? There's a lot of fucking rules
Illinois
on that
has
shit.
Rules on that. I think you have to have
locked up.
You have to have
with
it
no
locked, and I
ammo.
think your ammo has to be
separated.
From
Yeah, because I tried to read it, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna bring it to the lake house in Illinois. No, I'm not.
It's the biggest fucking crock of shit.
So they think Southern Illinois has to live by the same gun laws as Chicago.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just ridiculous. Whatever.
So have they been to Southern Illinois? It's like the fucking country.
Anybody in Chicago has been outside of Chicago.
It's fucked up. Well, shit, one of their suburbs is probably
Besides
fucking
the Springfield lawmakers that are somehow disconnected from all of that.
I don't get it.
We got another eulogy here that Alan is ready to read.
Okay.
Steve was a wild man on the outside, but only a storm of comedy to conceal his fleshy insides. The man's heart was constantly bleeding, not his official cause of death, but his love and compassion for those who surrounded him was his ultimate demise. Steve so loved his friends, family, and those in need so much it eventually landed him an empathetic death. Life by comedy, death by empathy, and remembrance through love. Oh, enough of this nonsense. Steve was a pig. A filthy pig and a human ashtray. He knew the buttons to make me. J-I-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z.
Okay, Alan. I think I think Alan was. I thought the eulogy was very nice to begin with. It was really nice. I feel like Alan
You have a little overload there, or what happened?
I'm not exactly sure what happened there.
Jazz.
We're gonna miss you, buddy.
We are?
I'm gonna miss you.
No, if I died tomorrow, you wouldn't fucking skip a beat.
I'd have a couple days. Partying at Ibiza.
I took a pill in Ibiza. Nothing you.
Scott Storch? No, that's my boy Mike Posner. Do you remember fucking Scott Storch?
Scott Storch.
God, he's fucking frightening. Guy's fucking frightening.
Frightening? I always thought he was
scared the shit out of me.
I always just thought he was kind of a nerdy producer guy that had a lot of money. I thought he was pretty cool. I've never seen somebody make cool look so fucking nerdy. Let's put it that way. And I mean that. I thought he was. I thought that Scott Storch was about the furthest thing from cool a human being could get.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Know that.
I seriously want Alan to read my eulogy. Alan just stroked the fuck out.
You can put it in your glove box, but it can't be loaded, and that's up to interpretation. How is that up to interpretation?
I'm gonna do the rest of the show like this. Hey guys, I'm calling from the bottom of a fucking root cellar.
What is that?
You know the average person will spend 6 months of their life at red lights?
Don't tell me shit like that.
I'm going to tell you that. 6 months of your life is going to be spent at a red light, assuming
not.
that you live a long life.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah, I mean...
It's like about 3 months.
Our insurance agent doesn't murder you in cold blood within...
God damn.
The next...
The thing about it
year,
is...
I would say, at most.
It's just the only thing that makes him feel alive.
Well, besides selling insurance. Again, that's the trade-off.
Well, that's
the trade-off he'll usually make in the final moments when people typically want to say a few last words. He's going to give you an option. He's going to give you a pearly gates kind of option, right? And he's going to say, "Hey, look, all you got to do right now is switch over your house insurance." Maybe add a renter's policy to your college kid's apartment, and shop around a little bit. Add all the cars. Make sure all the cars are on there. And if you switch your policy over, and you allow me to save you money, I won't have to put you to sleep.
What's the best way to murder someone? Besides
like the most creative way to murder someone?
Like the best way.
Oh, I got to think with your hands.
Like just what's going to feel the best, you know? You know?
No, I don't.
Back to Silver Bullet.
What is Silver Bullet?
That is our native hemp extract callback thing that we used to do. What is it? Moment of clarity. Pop it up. We don't have it on here.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I can't believe. Has anyone here seen Silver Bullet before?
I've never.
Because when I was a kid, guy,
Silver Bullet.
That was an amazing flick. 1985, I believe.
Yep.
Thank you.
It's a
yes,
werewolf
I just
movie?
saw it last night. It is a werewolf movie. It's Stephen King, friendo.
Okay, Gary Busey, Everett McGill, Corey Haim, Megan Follows.
I loved Gary Busey in this movie. It's got all the things that a kid could like, right? Oh God, I almost turned into Stefan there for a second. It's got everything a kid could like. What was the guy's name? MTV's Eric Nees, Dan Cortez. Dan Cortez. It's the premise is it's a small, beautiful little town, and there's a kid in a wheelchair. Corey Haim's paralyzed from the waist down. It's him and his buddy and his sister, and they're in this small town, and he's got parents who are constantly, you know how Stephen King gets real psychological with the roles of people in the movie. So the whole thing going on is Corey Haim is paralyzed, and the sister resents him for it because the parents are on the sister's ass constantly about helping your brother. And if he does something to her, she's like, hey, he fucking pushed me, or him and his buddy were picking on me. She's like, you need to stop doing that to your brother. So you get, Stephen King's great about that, about building characters that have that kind of help bring the story along psychologically wise. Like, I hate in a movie when I think a character wouldn't do something because it seems out of character for him. But you're writing for a fictional character. They could theoretically do anything. But once you get to know the characters, or when you're building a character, you don't want him to, really, enjoy his mom and then have a scene about bitching about his mom. It's like, what is the whole dynamic? Does he not like? Stephen King's the master at that. So they have this whole dynamic going on with the family, and Gary Busey is the drunk uncle he's had his third divorce. Can you believe it? Now he's coming back, and but he's the kid's best friend. That whole situation where he's like, he's over. He's like, I love this kid, and I'm gonna build you a motorcycle wheelchair. So he's got a wheelchair, just a regular wheelchair, but he's got like a lawnmower engine on it. So he puts these handles on it, and it has like kind of like motorcycle handles on this fucking thing.
Right.
And everywhere he goes, he's just like, but it's a regular wheelchair. So he's like, I can't go down by that. There's a fucking my wheels will get stuck and shit. So he is. It's called the Silver Bullet. Are you yawning at my fucking story? I'm just joking. It is fucking dumb.
No, I'm with it.
No, I'm joking. So then he has this, and that was it for me. I was like, that is fucking. My simple-minded kid, I'm like, damn, being paralyzed probably wouldn't be half bad if you had that. I just remember feeling that as a kid.
He was driving around.
Because it was he was having a great time. His parents were like, you can do no wrong, and your sister's an asshole. And I had a sister who was older, and I'm like, these fucking parents get it.
Yeah,
okay, like I remembered little Steve watching this movie because it was always rent a scary movie with your buddies. It was either a Jean-Claude Van Damme, Steven Seagal movie, or a scary movie because we might see some titties that get past the parents.
Gratuitous nudity, no
there
doubt.
might be some boobs in there.
No doubt.
So now there's some murders happening in the town. Gruesome murders. And, buddy, the special effects of the murders are quintessential 80s horror movie where it's showing like a piece of meat with blood that kind of has like a layer on it that looks like human skin.
Sure.
And then a person's hand with claws, but it looks like a hairy hand just ripping it apart, and they're showing a close-up of that. And you're like, that's hilarious. It's gross as hell, but you can tell it's just organic material that they're like, or inorganic material maybe. Whatever. So they're like, ripping this shit apart, blood everywhere. The first murder scene is awesome. I won't give it away. But then, are you going to watch this, or should I go on?
You can tell me. I might still watch it, but you can just tell me.
Well, then he gets like an upgraded wheelchair. Like the fucking the drunk uncle comes back and upgrades his fucking thing. Dude, this thing.
The fog scene always fucked me up as a kid.
The fog scene is fucked up, dude. It's so cool. They go in. There's all these murders happening in town. So the people are like, we got to go fucking do something about it. Oh boy, the fucking sheriff's not doing a damn thing. And the sheriff is a big actor too when he's young. You would recognize him. I don't know his name, but he's been in a ton of shit. Always kind of plays an asshole.
Yeah, his name is
the town sheriff Howler, Sheriff Howler or something like that is his name. So he's like, guys, you can't be running into the streets, and this is vigilante justice. Next thing you know, it's lynch mobs and stuff. Like, we can't do that. If you click on him, you will definitely recognize.
Oh, that's Reverend though.
No,
Terry O'Quinn. Oh, dude, that's the dude that plays
Terry O'Quinn.
Did you get the Lost? Did you watch Lost at all?
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
I watched the first season.
He's Locke from Lost, yeah.
I knew he was in something big. Okay, so he's a sheriff. So all the townspeople go out, right? And they're super disorganized. They're like, which way are you going? Shine that light out of my face. And they all have guns. Well, then they get lost in like this field, and there's a perfect layer of fog about right here. And it's all of them, and they're like, socially distancing about 10 feet apart in like a circle looking for this murderer. And This guy does a great acting job. It's like his only role in the movie. He's this old guy. He's like, I'm scared. You know, and they're like, oh, where is it? I can hear this thing. And he's like, he's backing up and his face is so full of fear. He's like, it's right here with us. And then it starts like, you can feel it creeping around in the mist. And they're all like, I can't move. I'm so scared. Like,
starts murking them.
Yeah, dude. So it's worth a watch, even not around Halloween, but especially around Halloween. It's not going to scare you, really. It maybe has a few jump-off scenes, but it's really... Do you remember, like, The Stand? I'm trying to think of some other kind of creepy 80s ones. Thinner was more 90s, wasn't it? But you remember, like, Stephen King came out... They weren't necessarily horror movies. They were more like, this is kind of creepy and fucking weird. Yep. Sleepwalkers is another one I would put on... Remember Sleepwalkers with the cats and the mom and dad, or the mom and the son had a weird fucking relationship?
Yes.
It has that almost B-movie vibe to it, but still you're like, what a fucking storyteller. Ended up for TV.
Yeah, like that's, you know, I think it made
we should
it
rank
better.
that the best Stephen
King.
King.
Better. I would need to do, in order to do that, I would need to kind of go on a nice little
rewatch or reread.
Yeah, a binge.
The scariest thing I ever read in my life was It when I was a kid, and I had already seen the movie, and I had to stop reading the book. I was like, nope. Before I got to the end, I was like, no, I'm not. I can't. I couldn't fucking sleep just from reading it. I already seen the movie, was over the movie, and this dude's book, I was like, fuck you with this shit, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever read a Stephen King book after that, and I liked, like, he had a Green
Nightmares
Mile
and
series.
Dreamscapes was really fun for me. I didn't get into a lot of the novels. Cujo,
yeah.
You know.
That was because of Curtis Joseph, though.
Yeah.
That's exactly. I was all
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah, dude, Cujo's great.
Have you seen Stephen King's Trucks?
No. Trucks.
Like, does he have trucks, or does he have a movie Trucks? Does he write a book named Trucks?
He's like, you seen his Chevy? Dude, it's fucking 2,500.
Bro.
Love it.
It was dry.
And bye,
no,
Miss American Pie.
It's a short.
Drove my Chevy to the levee, but
You turn,
the
you
levee
die.
was dry. And good old boys are drinking.
Trucks is a
whiskey
short story
and
by
rye,
Stephen King, first
singing
published in the
this'll
June
be
'73
the
issue
day
of
that
Cavalier
I
magazine,
die.
and later collected in Night Shift. Takes place in a truck stop. Truck stop is located off a freeway, and it features a diner, a gas station, and a convenience store. The narrator and a handful of strangers find themselves trapped together in a freeway truck stop diner after semi-trailers and other large vehicles are suddenly brought to independent life by an unknown force and proceed to gruesomely kill every human in sight.
Is it kind of like
I'm
Christine?
going to watch it.
Kind of like Christine?
Yeah, it sounds like that a little bit, yep. But with trucks.
Fucking, he wrote Shawshank Redemption?
Who did? Stephen King?
Yeah. That's what it's saying right
credits
here.
on the writing credits on the movie, maybe?
I don't know. I searched Stephen King. No, writers. Yeah. Frank Darabont wrote the screenplay.
Yeah, it's Stephen King.
Holy, you gotta be shitting me.
That's pretty impressive.
He had the Green Mile and Shawshank inside of him.
Pretty
God,
impressive. I mean,
dang,
he's
dude.
a brilliant man, dude.
Dude, popularity is no, it's 95%. That's honestly one of the greatest pieces of cinema in movie history. When that come out, 94. That's
What's
right
that?
in our wheelhouse
What's
too.
that?
Shawshank.
Shawshank came out in, I believe, 93, the same year as Jurassic Park and... No, maybe it was 94.
No, it's 94. That's what it says right
and Forrest Gump. It came out the same... I remember it came
God
out the same
dang.
year as Forrest Gump and maybe... What was the other one that came out that year? I thought
Stargate? Fuck yeah.
There was a lot of good ones, but...
The Mask. The Lion King, Pulp Fiction, Shawshank Redemption, Forrest Gump.
All of those movies, and Jurassic Park won an Oscar that year. So yeah, like it was
top grossing: Lion King, Forrest Gump, True Lies, The Santa Claus. Dude, in '94, True Lies and The Santa Claus were 3 and 4.
Like grossing?
Yes.
That makes sense. Santa Claus is a masterpiece.
Pulp Fiction was 20th.
The Santa Claus was in 94?
Wow.
Hang on a minute.
Both of those are the. Tim Allen's. I was thinking of Turbo Man.
Oh. Yeah, but that was
Mrs. Doubtfire, Schindler's List, Ace Ventura,
what do you
Philadelphia, Dumb and Dumber came out that year.
How do you
The Crow, Angels in the Outfield. This is the greatest year in movie history.
It was a fucking hell of a year.
Grumpy Old Men.
It was 94 or 95.
94.
Dude. Oh, speaking of Grumpy Old Men. So have you not seen either one of them?
I've never seen either.
Okay.
I've just seen like they've been on Channel 11 and they'll pass.
You should give them a go. I always preferred Grumpier to Grumpy, but I saw it first.
Tombstone came out.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
is this a joke? Is 1994 a joke? That came out Christmas. And Blank Check, dude.
Tombstone came out Christmas Eve of 93.
Damn! What a time to be alive, bud.
Well, dude, check out the music from the albums that came out in that era, too. Like, listen,
I had the Forrest Gump
That
album.
probably chalks up to a lot of nostalgia, obviously.
Sure.
Ugh, Lost, fucking Lost, and the Actors Guild, the writers going on strike, ruined Lost. That was the best show for about, dude, you're absolutely right. For about 3 seasons, the rest was garbage. With
really?
Loose endings, so many loose ends and a rushed, expected ending. I always said they should have just had the dog wake up on the airplane.
Oh, whoa, spoiler. What's up, spoiler?
Well,
what's up with you?
That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
What's up with you, spoiler alert?
I do remember Gone Fishing. Borderline living. Remember that
Is
movie?
that Joe Pesci?
Joe Pesci.
Don't tell me, Danny Glover.
Yep. Borderline living.
I have seen that.
Yep.
Oh, you know what movie I watched the other day, bud? And it's holds up. Holds up. Rookie of the Year. Came out in 93.
I don't know.
I hated it because of the Cubs.
Yeah.
I'll
take that kid to Tater Town, bud.
There's no way. Henry Rodengardner.
103 at Wrigley, I'll hit it across the street.
Buddy, I hate to tell you this. There's no way you're gonna make contact
You
with
don't think I
103.
can catch 103? I get up to 103, bud.
I think you could probably. I'm gonna give you enough credit.
He's gonna fan me the first at bat. I'm gonna be.
Oh yeah, I think if you can get, if they let you have 10 at bats off him, I think you can get a hold of one.
Oh, I'm kidding. 10
at
bats,
103
10
because you
at
just got to
bats.
get your timing down. But if
10
he's
at
throwing
bats.
sliders,
10 at bats, I'm taking you to Tater Town a couple times. I'm saying it.
we got to go to the batting cage. We got to go to the. Did you ever used to go to 90 mile an hour?
Oh, dude, it's ridiculous.
At Tower T.
Yep.
Dude, and the machines would actually like when they ramped them up that high since they were still an arm.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, it's like. Woo!
Yeah.
And it had a pitch that would go up with those stupid fucking dimple balls.
Yes.
If you were a left-hander, I would never, ever go there ever. Because I'm a couple times I'm like swinging at pitches up there, and I'm like, that's going to kill a left-hander. It's going to hit a left-hander right in his fucking temple. That place was wild, dude. I loved 90. But then, what's the place in Fenton? Swing Around Funtown.
Yeah.
Had
Last time
90
I went
mile an
there-
hour.
Last time I went there, I got fucking gassed by 90. I tried it.
It's not 90.
Yeah.
It can't be.
It's
It wasn't
not.
when I
It's
fucking
not.
went there. Cause
It's not. Well, usually it's only like, what's like,
yeah, 70 or
I think is what they got.
yeah,
up
and
there.
then they one night they ramped that one up to 90.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
okay, I
barely,
went
yeah,
to
it's
that.
only certain times when they ramp that one up to 90. I used to live right by it. I would go there and get super high and play Beachhead. It was like that VR one where you stand in the thing.
yeah.
I'd get ripped. I was like, oh fuck, dude, fucking behind you. I'd be a bunch of little kids at a party. I'm fucking 18 up in there. A fucking loser, dude.
Kush coach swings both ways, he said. No, he bats left and can pitch and catch with both hands. Ambidextrous.
I mean, I could throw fairly well. I always wanted to not be like
useless. I can kick left-footed better than I could throw. Like it would look more natural to watch me kick something left-footed than it would to watch me throw something. But,
I can.
But I mean, I've always been fairly dexterous. Yeah, you're still like tucked in though. That's so funny. Yeah, that's not bad.
I just didn't want to slam that too, because I would have came all the way down.
Came right through, touched your toe, and you're not.
This is how I'm
Watch
looking
this. My dad was trying to have a glove made that I could switch hand to hand in between pitches. There was a kid at Vandy.
Yeah, and Jim Abbott.
Well, Jim Abbott was amazing. Jim Abbott was amazing.
He was one of the greatest athletes we'll ever.
Dude, he was amazing. And when you see,
was he left-handed?
When you see, yes. When you
Does
see,
he put the glove up on
his what's the proper term?
On his arm.
Yeah.
And he put it on there.
On the end of his arm.
And he'd go.
And he'd have it on.
In the other fucking.
And he'd have it on.
By the time the pitch got
But
there.
dude, you've seen balls get hit back at pitchers.
Let's see your pitching style. Here's mine. Rubber. I'm both feet on. I'm pitching out of stretch right now. I'm kind of leaning down almost like I'm bowling.
No doubt. Yep. Out of the stretch?
Yeah, I'm out of
for sure.
No, this is not. This is out of the stretch.
Oh, you're winding up.
Yeah, I'm winding. It's full motion here. So my first step is back here and all the way over. I'm getting all.
Yeah,
of this
I'm with you on that.
Tucking it so they can't see the ball. They don't know what I'm throwing right here.
Totally.
I'm bringing this up as high as I can. Can't do it as much as I could, but I like the nice.
Yeah, big kick.
And I'm fucking
you're
jumping.
pistol squatting.
And I'm just fucking. You don't even want to know. Let's see yours.
Yours. All right. Let's see. Let's see.
Did you ever pitch?
Not often. I was a catcher. I was a quarterback, man. I was running the field. I was moving fucking fielders
That's
around.
good.
Bud.
That's why we fucking.
No
That's
doubt.
why.
You got to be pitcher and catcher. But if I was.
All right, then let's different scenario. You're down in the squat. Let's see your throw to second.
Oh.
Let's see your motion throw to squat.
On my knees.
Yeah, I was gonna say. But you can do it in slow motion too. Like,
yeah.
You don't have to fucking go full bore.
Well, I can't though. Because it's it's a fucking. I mean, it's I'm in here like this. I'm usually I'm gonna give my signs here. I'm usually about right here. Now, if there's a runner, I'll keep it right here. If there's a runner,
really, because you're not gonna catch a foul ball there.
No, not on the backside of my leg. So I'm here. As soon as that pitch coming, he's taking off. Let's say just before the swing's happening, I'm already pivoting. Okay.
Your gloves there, and you're.
I'm pivoting like this. Boom.
Shit.
You guys taking off. One time.
That's a nice transition.
One time, bud.
That's a pretty good transition. I wouldn't run on you.
One time, bud.
What's your swing like?
Oh, I go out of a closed stance.
You're out of a closed. I'm a little open.
If I don't get closed,
I'm a little open, and then I'm stepping into it. Yeah. But I'm a South City kid.
Big elbow.
I'm a South City kid.
Any good dad coaching his kid
that fucking back elbow.
Get that back elbow up. You think of a generation of guys that watch like Stan Musial.
Dude, and they're all like, a lot of those guys,
slunky lefties.
They're just bringing the bat through the zone.
They just look like a piece of string cheese.
I saw an awesome thing today. Who's your 2, 3, 4 hitter of all time?
Cardinals?
Of any players ever?
Well, I think I'd still almost put 2 Cardinals on it.
I was like 2, 3, and 4. I got to go Ted Williams, Babe Ruth, probably Lou Gehrig. I don't know if I have any Cardinals on there. I mean, if I'm talking about a guy getting on base, who is the highest on base percentage of all time?
Oh, it's gonna
Ty Cobb.
In the modern era. Highest OBP, I would think would be like Ricky, but that's not going to be.
Oh, it's Ted Williams, baby. There he is.
Your best hitter, your guy that hits 400.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
He's
sense.
2.
That makes sense.
What's his OBP or his on base percentage is 482.
Jesus.
That can't be real. That's not real.
482?
What? Billy Hamilton's is fucking.
Come on. Billy Hamilton's that good?
No. This is dog shit.
Play right field and bat last. Well, you're not if you're that confident you're batting last.
This is Baseball Reference.
I mean, okay.
Maybe that's a different Billy Hamilton.
Yeah, it's like an old era.
Yes,
okay.
yes, okay.
That makes sense.
1866.
That makes a little bit of sense because I'm like, dude, if Billy Hamilton had an on-base percentage like that, he would have 10,000 steals.
Yeah, it'd be unreal. Ty Cobb's 9. Barry Bonds is 6.
Yeah. Dude, he was so fucking good.
Yeah, you got Ted Williams and Babe Ruth right there. And, I mean, you could go Hank or Barry for your 4 guy. Mark McGwire is a career 3.94.
Dude.
John Kruk has 3.96.
I'll say this. Barry Bonds, steroids or not, doesn't matter. Barry Bonds in his peak was the most unbelievably impressive thing. And that's even watching 10 years of fucking Albert, who was playing side by side with him for 3 of them. Those MVPs could have went either way. But they were walking him with the bases loaded.
I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen
They
anything
were
like it.
giving up a run just so they didn't have to go down 4.
Barry Bonds was my favorite player growing up until I heard a couple interviews with him, and I was like,
yeah, he's a dickhole.
Because you don't really know your favorite players at that point. You're kind of like, oh, he's on a baseball card. I like him. And then I heard, I actually was like,
I like scrappy motherfuckers. I love fucking Lenny
Well, I thought he
Bales
was.
Dykstra.
I thought he was a fast, full, like a Willie Mays of today.
No doubt.
And he even hung out with Willie
He's
Mays.
his godson, yeah.
He hung out with him.
Yeah, he knows him, man.
And my dad's favorite player was Willie Mays. So I was like, how cool that my favorite player is kind of an homage to my dad's favorite player. There's a connection.
And the Cardinals, and people have to understand, in the early 90s, the Cardinals were so bad. We didn't have a good team. We did not have good
In my
baseball
heart, I'm like,
we had Ozzie. Ozzie was the
I'm
man.
like, we were bad?
I know, it's crazy.
What?
There was a hot minute there.
There was only
We were
4
only bad
teams
too.
made
I was
it to
born
the
in
fucking
1984. I was only 3 years old when the Cardinals were last in the World Series. Barely remember it, and so you have rebuilding years after that. And also there was only a fucking one team from each. The playoffs were so small. They were just fucking 4 teams. Rock and roll.
Rock and fucking roll, bud. Yeah, I was gonna say the playoffs were only 4 teams on each side, still in the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Was that right?
I think so.
I don't know when they changed that.
I don't
Then
think
they're
the wild
we're gonna
card
have
came. I don't think the
40
wild card came
fucking.
until '96.
It's gonna give us the whole fucking season here. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it'd be like if a kid was born, like in 2010. It's
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh yeah, you don't realize what we did for like.
Yeah, the 2000 team was good. The 99
96 team was great. I was
99 team was not good.
The darkness.
98 team was okay. 97 team was not good. 96 team was when Eckersley did his dumb shit against the Braves.
The Braves.
That was dumb.
I was standing on the
4th and 95.
Standing in line waiting to go inside of what is now the darkness.
3rd. We were 2nd in 91.
Second to whom? We didn't go to the playoffs, all right?
No.
Yeah, no, it's no good. But I loved all the players, though. You know what I mean?
6th.
Like, I loved fucking. We had.
I love
Ozzie.
that team, bud.
I love it. They weren't very good.
Barry Bonds was in Rookie of the Year, and you know what's weird about Rookie of the Year? You know the concept. He breaks his arm. I actually missed that part. What does he do? Like he falls or something? Some shit. I missed that part. But when he's pitching,
yeah, he falls and breaks his arm.
He's like, and it goes. And the noise now is like a door opening, like a hinge. You can tell that's what. And me watching it at 37 when I was a kid, I was like, fucking spring load that bitch. Now I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, that's what sound your arm's gonna make.
Yeah,
bud.
this isn't good. That's not good. This is a short window.
My arm is like,
This is a short window.
And then he throws that fucking spoiler alert. He throws that fucking. I love this story. His mom was.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. You throw that fucking Cephas, I'm gonna hit it. What's it called?
The
Cephas?
Bo Cephas.
No, not Bo Cephas. What the hell is it called?
Ephus.
Ephus. You throw an Ephus to me, and motherfucker, I will hit it into orbit. You're not getting that past fucking anybody. Get out of here. I don't care if you threw fucking 115 all day. If you throw an Ephus, I'll swing 3 times before I hit it. Kratz's knuckleball.
There was actually, I remember when Bob Tewksbury was playing.
I love Bob Tewksbury.
He was playing for
Tewksbury
Philly, maybe after us. I forget where he went after us.
That sounds right.
But
I thought he went to like the Mets.
That's possible. That's possible.
Dude, I fucking love him for real.
He threw a pitch. Oh, dude, here you go. Here's exactly what you're talking about. One of the only times this pitcher ripped Sewell, he would hurl a ball straight up to the heavens and explain the word ephus. This is where the ephus comes from. One of the times it didn't work was Ted Williams launched it into the stratosphere on the 46 All-Star game. They show the arc of the pitch, and Ted Williams hit it 500 foot.
Goddamn right.
That's the dude. He's the dude.
Yeah. Ted
He's the dude.
And, dude, he fucking missed a couple years, too. Like, that's
dude, he went to go be a fucking pilot.
Yeah, he's a badass. Ted Williams is a
unbelievable
fucking American hero, dude.
I'm gonna look up Bob.
After us, Bobby Tewksbury went to Texas, then he went to the Padres, and then finished it up in Minnesota. He started out with the Yankees, and then went to Chicago, and then from the Cubbies he came to us. Dude, have you ever his cartoons? Have you ever
Maybe
seen
it was before he came to us.
Bob Tewksbury's a cartoonist.
Shut up.
He is. I've got have you ever seen that shirt that I wear that's a head first Hudler? Because I love the scrappy ones, Steve-O. I like fucking Rex Hudler. He was the fucking. Listen, Kansas City people. I know you don't like him announcing your games. I will trade you straight across for Al Raboski. You can have him. Al pitched for Kansas City too, so Al can do your color. You give me Rex Hudler, bud. That guy is
great.
The best.
Oh, is he their announcer?
He is. Yeah.
That's
or
right.
I don't know if he still is, but he was for years.
He was a hustling. He was a hustler.
I just needed to play like Rex Hudler. Because Rex Hudler made me believe that all I really had to do was hustle. He's just a hustler.
Yeah, it was when he was with the Twins. There's a story online. He threw a 44-mile-per-hour pitch to McGuire and struck him out. I don't know if you can find video of that, but it was one of the funniest fucking. I was watching it live, guy. I remember watching it live, and when you see 80 all game, 80, 90 all game, it's going poop, pop, poop. I remember him going and just lobbing one in there.
That's pitching, though, baby. That's what pitching is.
I'm going to clip that off forever.
That's pitching, though, baby.
Whenever we get into anything. That's pitching, though,
yeah,
baby.
We're not just throwing. You got to pitch to a man. It's playing,
That's what he
playing
did,
chess
dude.
on the mound.
This is on retrosimba.com.
Here we go. McGuire stymied by the Bob Lob.
Oh, Tewksbury goes soft on McGuire. Don't go soft on him. These are just articles. There's no actual
There's nothing
footage.
you couldn't find it. All right,
I'll
dig it up.
I'm
we'll
on
have it on the show
fucking
tomorrow.
Bing, guy.
Bing. What is? Why? Why are you on?
I've tried to change it 40
Just
times,
change
and it keeps changing back to Bing. I don't have any control.
Just stop opening Bing, man. Uninstall it. All right. Well,
Uninstall Bing?
Yeah.
Is that a
Bing.
thing I can do?
I think you can. Microsoft frowns on it though. Then they'll probably put some more fucking malware on your machine.
Thank you. Pitcher tosses to Mark McGuire.
Dude, how great was '98?
Oh, it was the funnest time of my life.
It was the funnest time. And listen,
it was like having a serial killer in town.
The fact that not only McGuire and Sosa aren't in the Hall of Fame, but the fact that like they're not the fucking first thing that you see before you see any player that's like been inducted post 2000 because they saved a dying game. Like that was the craziest thing. I remember sitting in my grandparents on my dad's side. We used to always get together like at my grandma's house over in Carondelet. You know, typically like on Sundays after church, all of the like me and my family and my uncle and his family, whatever. After we got done at our respective churches, we'd all meet at my grandma's house over in Carondelet. And I remember, actually, at that point she had maybe moved to South County. But same type deal. After church, we'd go hang out over there. And I just remember sitting in the living room And it was always like all the gals were talking in the kitchen, kids were playing in the backyard.
yapping
All
in the
guys
kitchen.
are sitting around fucking napping out and bullshitting, telling tall tales in the living room and watching either golf or baseball if baseball's on, whatever. And
I used to hate the golf watching.
But the baseball game was on. The golf watching to me is hilarious just because it was like really all it was just a way for,
for sure
9 fucking grown ass men to just share a nap together. They're like, oh, this is fucking Sunday, man. It's my day of rest, So anyway, I remember standing in that living room when he had teed off on 69 and 70 in the last
cool.
day of the year, and I was like, it was must see TV. People were breaking in to at bats, it was so cool, man, and to be a part of it, and then not to just be a part of it. Having been from St. Louis, but then to also have this rivalry that was happening with our biggest rivals, like, it was just, I don't know, whatever. We're getting a little nostalgic today.
It's whatever.
It's time for a break.
It's whatever.
It's whatever, guys. You don't have to indulge us.
Stupid.
It's
This
time
is
for a break.
stupid.
These are our sponsors. And we hope you...
I'm on the Tewksbury hunt.
All right, we're going to find it. We're going to find Tukes striking out McGuire with the old Bob Lob after these messages.
Bob Lob. They called it the Bob Lob.
Bob Lob, bud.
I thought that was like, I didn't even put it together when you said that the
Bob
first
Lob.
time that it's Bob Tewksbury.
Yeah.
Apparently a lot of guys are doing this lately.
I'll take you to Tater Town, bud.
You think when you're juiced up, ready to hit 102?
Clayton Kershaw, and then Clayton Kershaw throws a little Bocephus.
Yeah, he does. So does Yu Darvish.
Well, Yu Darvish is a freak show.
Yeah.
See you guys on the other side of the
See you
day.
guys later. Oh my God, in heaven, man.
Oh, hey. It's Adam McChesney with Ms. Marketing. We specialize in lead generation, filling your pipeline, and taking care of your payments. Give us a call today.
Adam from Ms. Marketing took me from 10 leads to 300 leads in a month, and I became the strongest boy in the schoolyard.
He increased the revenue for my charter fishing business by 30% in 1 month. Ms. Marketing.
What was that Facebook algorithm? What was that Instagram? Ms. Marketing.
I know it's late, baby, but you got me thinking about my dream home.
Yeah, girl. Bunchen Property Group doesn't just sell houses, they sell dreams. You know when the best time to talk about dreams is? In the middle of the night. That's why Bunchen Property Group is famously open 24 hours a day, so you can whisper sweet nothings in the middle of the night. Oh yeah. Tell me all your dreams of white picket fences, in-ground pools, and I'll find them for you. In an area with a low crime rate, general proximity to nice parks, walking distance to the grocery store, easy access to the highways, a place where you can offer a quality education to your children, all while feeling safe in your front yard while they play. Let me talk that dream house talk to you. Let me be your dream realtor. Adam Bondred.
Hey, DJ Shabba.
Hey, ladies. I'm gonna smoke a little weed, boy.
I wanna grow some trees, boy.
When I grow all the weed that I smoke,
And I blow all the trees that he grows.
and I smoke all the weed that I grow,
And I grow all the trees that he smokes.
well, I'm growing and I'm smoking,
So I go see Bo.
and I'm smoke what I grow, yeah.
Grow active solution.
And I'm growing the hydro,
Bo knows hydro.
and I'm growing the hydro.
I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Wanted poster looking like me. Checking the swamp man for a pretty girl. Being an outlaw in an outlaw world.
Hey, I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Wanted poster looking like me. Walking my hound dog, surfing that swamp. Catching crow that do the sweetly stomp. Everybody do the sweetly stomp.
It's a stomp, it's a wiggle, turn around, a little tickle. It's a stomp, move your feet, head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf.
Dude, man, get on down to Sweet Leaf Emporium and do that Sweet Leaf stomp, man.
Hey guys, it's me, Kippy the Crazy Koala Bear, and I'm here to tell you about James Carlton Insurance.
Kids, quiet down.
It's the best.
Kids, quiet down and listen to Kippy.
Grown-ups need insurance, and Uncle James can help.
Right on.
Grown-ups need insurance. He's got the best reviews on Yelp. Grown-ups need insurance if they want to protect their house.
Yes, sir.
Grown-ups need insurance if they want to properly bury a spouse.
That's a bit morbid.
Grown-ups need insurance if they drive a truck.
Okay.
Grown-ups need insurance just so they don't get...
Whoa, Kippy, you can't...
Well, I was just going to say get in trouble.
Okay, well, it
you
sounded
don't
like you
want
were
to
going
get
to
in trouble.
Like you were going to say something else. James Carlton, State Farm Insurance. You can find him online at carltoninsurance.net, or you can call him at 314-961-4800.
Native hemp inside of me. 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 I got 1,800 milligrams going real good down my throat. When I wake up in the morning and I need a pick-me-up, well, I grab my bottle of native hemp and I splash it on my tongue. Lap, lap, lap. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me.
Native hemp extract available at HoosierSophisticate.com. Enter code HOSO, H-O-S-O, at checkout for an additional 30% off.
We might have a special guest in for the song today, but we have a piano over there.
Damn right we do, bud.
And if we could learn Sturgill Simpson, I know the chords for Mercury and retrograde, and when it gets to the he's like, Mercury must be in retrograde again. In the background, it's like, like he's just got some high fucking kind of this.
Let me tell you, sing you a Christmas song. Oh, let me tell you, let me tickle your eardrum. Let me do it to you 2 times, lady, on Christmas morn. 'Cause the kids are waking up and mom and dad are getting it on. This is Craig's song.
We're gonna jam, baby.
Not bad.
We're gonna jam.
Not bad, bud.
Let's
Not
do it.
bad.
You got kind of a natural ability on that thing. I can't wait to see once you start fucking.
When I fucking actually apply
yeah,
myself.
when you apply yourself to something. That's
When am I going? When is it going to? Pray tell. When is it going to start for me? When does it click? I was
God.
under the impression as a kid that when I just turned 30, I knew how to do everything. My bills were paid. Life was just kind of,
autopilot.
It was easy enough that I could focus on a kid's life. Like this one's kind of just set. I could just focus on this one. When is it going to happen, Steve?
Soon, real soon for us. It's going to happen real soon for us here. It's going to be real
here's
soon
the deal.
for us.
You got me
It's
all
gonna be
rookie of the yeared
soon.
up. Admittedly, I have not seen this movie in years.
Oh, I just revisited it, and I love it.
Okay. I'm okay
It's a
with it.
35% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's better than a lot of.
I mean, you got Michael Stern, and that his name, Daniel Stern. You got Daniel Stern
I'm a
in
big
there.
Daniel Stern guy. Yeah,
he's the
fucking Chicago
pitching
thing was
coach.
a problem for me.
It was a problem for me too, but I'm over it now.
Okay.
It's funny because they're like, we haven't won a World Series in so long. This movie's not likely to make my list of the year's best, but I can remember those miserable Little League games in such a modest way. I'm grateful for this film. It was pure wish fulfillment. Roger Ebert said it was pure wish fulfillment. Good Lord.
40 years after I needed it.
What is that? Oh, yeah, 40. What? Inning after inning, rookie of
In
the year.
other words, Roger Ebert was a trash baseball player. Just like fucking little Henry was. He was just
That's bullshit.
He
He's
was
throwing 103 heat down there, buddy.
Before he breaks his arm, the kid's a total fucking slug.
If they would have just let him in a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, he does at the beginning of the movie, he tries to catch a ball. He misses it, and then his hat is down over his eyes in a situation like this.
Listen.
And he doesn't know
You're
where
just
the
not
ball
convincing
is.
me that all of a sudden
He doesn't know where the ball is, and then it's underneath him. And instead of taking his hat up and going, oh, he goes.
This is what I'm saying.
And then he
some freak accident.
And then he goes like this and goes. And then his buddies, they're like, is that even legal?
Yeah.
His buddies steal the show.
Oh, funky butt.
Is that even legal?
Funky butt loving. I
Did
thought that
he
was the
just say
funny.
funky butt loving? And the coach of the Cubs, Niedenfuhr, Garden Herder,
I don't remember the coach.
Nerfen Herder, Gardenherfer. He just called him something different every single time. Niedengarfer, Holdengurfer. He would say it every time. Rodenferten. Every time. His name was-
Rowengarten is his name?
Rowan.
Are you talking about the Chicago manager or the Little League manager?
Chicago manager.
Was-
the Little League manager? You want to talk about that guy for a
I
second?
don't know anything about him.
Oh, I forgot all about this guy. I watched him when I was a kid. I'm telling you, I revisited this thing. The Little League coach is going, oh, there's a kid out there going, I don't know what's wrong with him. I guess he got allergies or something. He looks like he's fiending for something.
Yeah,
he's
that's
like,
fair.
and he's like, oh, Morton's. More Mertens or whatever the fucking guy's last name is. That's fucking two people I know, Morton and Merton. So let's go with Jacobson. Jacobson! You moron! You stupid moron! Sorry. Hey, stupid idiot! Get off the field, idiot! Rowan Gardner, you're in.
That's what he does?
He's berating this kid. And this kid's like,
Just because the kid's itchy?
yes, and then Rowan Gardner comes out there in jeans. The ball gets hit to him.
What?
It's not the Sandlot. You can't play in jeans. It's the
bottom-
90s.
Here's the bottom line. All right.
Okay, so then that happens. He breaks his arm. He's building a boat with his buddies, and then when he realizes he can throw heat, well, the stepdad says the stepdad in this movie, which he was off my radar. I don't even remember the guy. He tells the mom that he's Henry's manager, and the mom's like, "Okay, I guess you're the manager now." And at one point, Henry's. They're like, this is too much. This is too much going on. And he's like, I am Henry's manager. I got Pepsi. I got Fruit of the Loom. Fruit Loops.
Maybe Tiny Whitey's too.
Hey, man, I'm Henry Rowan. So he says, you would know the guy too. He's a straight asshole. He's in Mr. Robot. And it's crazy. I'm like, you'd let this guy be the manager of your fucking kids?
Like, you're going to let this guy manage a child who's going to the big leagues? He goes to the big leagues. What was my favorite thing about it is this kid goes into a big league locker room, and he's like, "Hey guys, I'm Henry. I'm the new pitcher." And I'm like, that's how I'd fucking walk into the Cardinals locker room.
Yeah.
Like, "Hey guys, I'm the new pitcher." And they're all like, "Phew, it's a fucking kid." That's Cub fans. That's Cub players for you.
No doubt.
This kid's just trying to come in and
He's
meet
just
somebody.
a fucking child.
Busey's in this movie too. But there is a weird scene where they're like,
Busey's in this one too?
He's like, "Garden sniffer." He's like, "Here's your locker over here." So he yells at him, tells him to go over here. "Here's your locker."
Yeah. Oh, is he a player?
And there's a dude who's
Is he a
like-
player?
Who?
Busey.
Yeah, he's fucking Rocket.
Oh, okay.
He's a pitcher. He falls in
Okay.
love with the mom. It's the same little big
Yeah,
league. It's
yeah,
a little
yeah.
big league, except he's actually playing instead of managing.
Okay.
Same premise. This guy, you recognize him, right?
Yeah, sure. Is that the dad?
No, that's the owner of the Cubs.
Okay.
So at one point, it's kind of weird though, because Henry Rowan Gardner's in the locker room and he's like, "Here's your locker," and he's getting ready to change for the game. And this dude walks up next to him and he's got like his junk like in the camera, and Henry Rowan Gardner's like, and then he changes in his locker. I'm like, yeah, this is weird, dude. You shouldn't have a kid in a fucking. It's fucking weird.
It's a little strange.
Just the shit that didn't register with me when I was a kid.
It's a little strange.
And you have an actual character in the movie. It's the first guy who bats off him from the Mets. He's like, "Come on, you're gonna cry for your mommy. You're gonna cry for your little
That guy
mommy."
nailed the part of
And
me.
he fucking crashes one out of the park.
Does he?
Yeah, right off
Good.
first pitch.
Fuck
And it's
that
funny.
kid.
It's great because Henry's like, oh, he gets his home run hit off him. He's like, oh, he's just like wowed that a pitch got hit so hard and he can see it from the field. And I'm like, that's how I would be.
Well, that's the deal. Go ahead.
And then he goes full Rick Ankiel.
Yips.
I forgot about that. He gets the yips, and then finally he throws his first strike, and like he's closing for the Cubs. I didn't realize that as a kid. He's closing. He's getting saves, bud. It's not like, hey, it's 16-1 we're losing or winning.
No, he's in high pressure situations.
It's 5-3 with 2 runners on.
Come in, throw the gas.
That's come in and throw some heat. You 12-year-old? I think he's 12 years old in the movie. It works. I'm just saying the premise
There's
works.
just a hole in it, man.
The premise works is what I'm
It's
saying.
insulting to big league hitters. The kid's
90s
the kid's
baseball.
got no movement on his pitches.
But
he's got
a lot of movement on his
He's got no
pitch.
movement on his
It's got
pitch.
a whole deal. It's like Tower T. He's got a whole. He's like a pitching machine. You know what I mean? Because he's like.
It's just insulting. You could never, I don't think there's a mile an hour that you can turn it up to without getting to like, I think you have to get to like really high hundreds before like guys wouldn't be able to just adjust. They're fucking freaks, man.
What I would do, and I don't know if anyone does this, but I would go downstairs in a pitching machine that pitches 140 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, whoa, oh God. Because if
Gotta get my bat out.
Because when I went to batting cages before our Little League games, we'd sometimes go, or sometimes the place you played at a game would fucking have a pitching thing, and you're like, oh, sweet. And if you cranked it up a little higher than the pitchers you were seeing, when you saw those pitchers, you're like, oh my God, these guys are pitching 5 miles an hour, man. Kablowie!
Kaplow. Let's read some reviews, bud.
Good family fun. And a side-splitting performance by Stern. That's too much.
Stern is you, dude. Go ahead.
Above average baseball yarn with the director Stern paying homage to the beloved Cubbies. Not bad. Actually, it's not bad. It's not bad reviews.
Not mostly good reviews.
Yeah, mostly good reviews.
Well, I'll tell you what. Speaking of Daniel Stern, on a much more cliche note,
If you don't know baseball, you won't understand Climax. That is actually a fucking review.
okay.
This he got them all though.
Hang on. This guy is gonna dog fucking grumpy old men.
I can't I can't with him right now.
All right, don't, because I want you to watch Grumpy Old Man and Grumpier Old Man.
Is it on Amazon?
It's somewhere.
Guys, what do you think?
Hey, real quick, speaking of Daniel Stern, on a much more cliche note, the other night I went ahead, flipped on Home Alone, and I'm going to tell you something. For my $1, they're probably, like, in terms of laughs gotten out of me over the course of my life, I don't know that anything that's ever been created has made me laugh as much as the 14 minutes that fucking Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern are trying to navigate Kevin McAllister's house.
As far as anything?
Dude, no, like, as far as how hard that made me laugh as a kid.
Oh.
And honestly, just through the years, every time I've watched it, it's gotten giggles out of me.
Dude, and different parts will get different giggles throughout the years.
His scream when the tarantula's on his face is one of the best.
I rewound it. I've rewound that scene 1,000 times.
This is what I'm saying. Daniel Stern is fucking he's true. Mom, what are you doing? Mom, what are you doing?
Stay still.
He's gonna hit him
with a fucking
crowbar. Dude, it's great. It is.
We
great
should break
comedy.
down who gets it worse.
Oh, okay.
People have done that.
Probably, but we could do that. Who
On a
who
rating.
do you think got it worse?
Fuck. Burns suck.
Yeah, Burns suck bad.
And Harry gets. Wait, Marv.
No, Harry gets
Marv.
burned. Marv fucking dude.
Which one's Marv? Joe Pesci.
Harry.
Okay, so Harry, Joe Pesci, he gets burned on his fucking palm
Gets his
and
fucking
his skull.
That one would really hurt bad.
Bud, you ain't coming back from that. You ain't looking like
But
that.
it
Number two.
doesn't. Yeah. I'll tell you what though.
The nail in the tendon
Stern's
of the foot.
got. Stern's
And
got
the
like a half
iron-
a nail in his foot. The iron in the face. The stepping on the ornaments.
Yeah, that's.
He had it, dude. His feet.
The
took
micro machines.
His feet took a beating.
How did they do that?
What do you mean?
With the micro machines, he actually stepped on those. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. He stepped on him. Anyway, it still fucking makes me laugh. Is what I'm getting at. Is like going back to how hard I laughed as a kid. I remember, and then this is another one of those kind of random memories where I was sitting at my mom's, my grandma on my mom's side, and it was like a bunch of her extended family was over for the holidays too. So my grandma's sister, a lot of like my first cousins twice removed, and great aunts and my mom's cousins, and I remember sitting in the living room with my great aunt Bobby, and we watched it, and dude. I can still hear her just adorable little old lady laugh, as these guys are just getting absolutely demolished in this kid's, sociopathic maze,
murder
torture
machine.
maze.
Yeah, torture maze is homage to H.H. Holmes. And that's a native hip extract. Moment of clarity.
Here's an article.
The glass ornaments in the feet. Love Home Alone, but all-time laugh movie for me is Ace Ventura.
You can't go wrong there.
No doubt.
You can't go
no
wrong
doubt.
there.
I happened to put on Home Alone the other day in the Christmas spirit, and
pickleball tournament.
Oh yeah, Dennison was talking about. I think that was Dennison talking about that. Oh, he was talking about he'd be playing right field and batting last.
What's
we put a team
pickleball?
together.
They're like a little tennis.
Yeah, you got like the smaller paddles, I guess, if you will. And
I don't care.
They got a really nice new pickleball court over here in Festus at this park.
I thought pickleball was something totally different. What you did with your friends on a long weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can take the pickle out now.
Number 11. Okay, cool. No, these are 11 reasons why Home Alone, the parents were shitty. Number 1, they made Kevin pack his own suitcase. He's 8.
Okay,
you're gonna make him,
kid.
They let Uncle Frank call Kevin names. Look what you did. I would never let someone speak to my child like that. When they let Buzz get away with everything, like eating the pizza. Number 3. 4.
Whoever wrote this was like the fucking sibling, the forgotten sibling, got his ass kicked all the time.
Number 4, when they didn't let Kevin have any pizza. Number 5, when they didn't check on Kevin in the morning.
Okay.
I'm crashing.
When they didn't wake Kevin up in the morning, that's fair.
When they blame Kevin all the time.
For
Number
what?
6. Ever notice how Kevin was picked on and pretty much blamed for everything? Not cool. 7.
Boy, they really fucking went in
7.
depth on this.
When they didn't keep track of Kevin at the airport. 8. When they let a random officer chill in the foyer.
This is the worst.
First, who just let some random person, police officer or not, just hang out forever in their house without mentioning a word?
Nobody went by him. I mean,
Second, they were all walking by him.
And nobody of any power. None of those kids can relay a message. Like, let's get back to that. Like, are your parents home? Yes. Are they here? No. Like,
Fuller's just staring at him.
Fuller, come on, Fuller, get it together. And then also, they're like, man, like everybody
Come
knows,
on, Fuller.
Everybody knows that Fuller's going to piss all over Kevin.
I know. And they don't care.
And they don't
That's
give a
number
fuck.
one reason. That's number
It better
one
be.
reason.
You calling it?
No.
Oh, they
We're
say
already
that
past it. We're at
Okay.
number 9.
Yeah.
Second, maybe if they would have taken the time and paid attention to him, they would have sensed that cop was up to no good.
Sure.
Number 9, they let a huge family stay over. What?
Why is that a problem?
It's just way too many family members in a house, if you ask me.
This person's an idiot.
It's just way too many family members in a house, if you ask me.
This person is an idiot.
Oh, number 10, when they left an inappropriate movie laying around.
Leave it on the doorstep and get the hell out of here.
The VHS movie Kevin watched is definitely not 8-year-old approved.
Oh my God.
Granted, I'm sure Kevin would have found a way to watch it, even if his
This is a
parents
person's first blog they ever wrote for the internet, and they got you. They hooked you into this.
11, when they didn't learn from past mistakes. One movie title, Home Alone 2. Yep, Kevin is the real hero of this movie.
I mean, I agree. You can't leave your fucking kid twice. You can't leave for vacation twice.
Being pissed on's not even in their top 11.
Yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem. Everybody in the room knows that the kid he's a serial fucking micturator.
And he's going,
yeah, like he's drinking it knowing he's going to, like,
I'm going to piss on you, Kevin.
That's exactly what's going on. That's exactly what's going
Hey,
on.
Kev, you see this?
You know that Fuller wets the bed and he's like fucking got IVs in.
You see all this?
He's overhydrating.
This is my 4th one. I'm going to make this Pepsi in a piss.
that's Fuller for you.
That's Fuller. That's classic Fuller. And, you know,
Classic
so that's just the
dickbag
beginning.
Fuller.
Then you got this uncle who's just...
If
Dude, I
my
told somebody
brother-in-law
the- I
talks to
told
my
some-
fucking kid like
I
that,
told
thank you.
somebody the other day.
Thank you. I got a lot of shit inside. I got to get out now. It's
I
coming
told
out. It's coming
somebody
out.
the other day they were giving off big Uncle Frank energy. Because Uncle Frank is a fucking cunt.
He's the worst of the worst.
I was hoping that an air marshal, whenever he makes his wife steal the crystal champagne flute, the crystal? That's real crystal. Put it in your purse. Put it in your purse. I was hoping,
How about I put
and
that
the
in your
stewardess
purse?
is there, and they're just gonna act like they're not stealing these champagne flutes. They're just gonna act like it's all good, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, fill it up, please, fill it up." You know, like this whole fucking movie. I hoped, like at that point, clearly the flight attendant saw them trying to smuggle the fine crystal flutes out, right? And all I could think of was like she just fucking turns over to the air marshal, and she just kind of, and this air marshal comes across and just takes a fucking pistol, okay, and fucking cracks him across the face with just the slide
back.
of it, just pow! Put the crystal back. Because, like, dude, my air marshal is hard as fuck, too.
Okay.
My air marshal is like Wesley Snipes in Passenger 57. Okay? You with me?
No.
You remember Passenger 57?
I do, but I don't.
Well, I'll tell you
Remember
this.
the name of it.
I'll tell you this right now. You know what they fucking did wrong in that movie? You know what the terrorists did wrong in that movie? They bet on red, bud. That's what happened. This air marshal, all I wanted him to I just wanted...
That's from that movie?
I just wanted the air marshal to punch Uncle Frank in his face and make him put the crystal back, and then, you know, possibly arrest him when the plane was landed. Because Uncle Frank's an asshole. Nobody talks to a kid like, look what you did, you little jerk.
Dude.
Oh, thanks, Uncle Frank.
That's going to stick with a kid.
We didn't realize that this whole thing has clearly erupted past where anybody is proud of having, how they have acted. And we needed your commentary, Uncle Frank.
Thanks, Frank.
On what the fucking 8-year-old kid
Thanks,
did.
thanks,
9?
Frank.
Was he 9?
8.
He's 8, right?
He's 8 years
He's 8
old.
years old. You're going to talk to him like that, bud?
He's old enough
Maybe you're
going.
a
He's
fucking
going
little jerk.
Uncle Frank and Fuller, get in the business.
I'll tell you
right?
this right now.
Get in the
Fuck
business.
Fuller. Fuck that kid. You can't just.
Don't. If you know you pissed the bed, you
no,
can't.
not just knowing you pissed the bed. If someone is actively talking about you pissing the bed, okay, as if like this is normal.
Talk about Fuller
It's
pissing
something
the
that
bed, and
can't-
I'll be Fuller
Yeah, this
while
is
you're
the
talking
deal.
about Fuller
Well,
pissing.
guys, you got to be careful, Kevin. You're going to have to share the hide-a-bed with Fuller, and he's had about 8 of those Pepsis, and he is a clear bedwetter. That's exactly what he's doing. He is fucking giving Kevin the stink eye. While being talked up, while being praised for his fucking urinating ability.
Hey, Kev.
It's just crazy.
I'm gonna piss on you. Kev?
Drip, drip.
I'm gonna piss on you. Piss on you. Piss on you.
Drip, drip, drip. I love Home Alone.
I love you. We love you. If you say your name or someone you love, if you tag someone you love, we'll say a nice thing about you.
We said a little prayer for him the other
We'll
night.
say a beatitude
we said a
for
little
him.
prayer for you forever and ever and never will part, and I will love you ever and ever and never will part, and I will love you and don't leave it harder to you.
We will say a beatitude for you, which is a supreme blessing to you. A beatitude. So say your...
We will?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, that's fine.
You think the guitarist is going to make it in time?
Who else was a real bag of trash in that movie? How about the gal in the in the grocery store? What's her deal? Your mom here?
What's her deal?
What's her deal? You don't know that the kids. You're a little suspicious
Of an 8-year-old coming through. Yeah. I'm a little suspicious of an 8-year-old coming through.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
But maybe in 95 when that come out? My sister
No, it was earlier than that.
My sister was going
90 maybe?
to a place to get cigs for my mom at one point.
With a
I
note.
can remember.
With a note.
She didn't need one at that point. They already had
90.
it. They already had it figured out. And I wasn't living in that fucking neighborhood.
No, it's a $3 million house.
That neighborhood's outrageous when they're like,
Dude, his
This
coat,
one's 702.
Mr. McAllister,
This one's 705.
has got like a $4,000 Burberry coat on. Like he's taking his whole fucking
Look at
family.
you, bud.
He's taking his whole family to fucking France, first class. He's probably cooking the books for the mob, if I had to guess.
Here's the reason why you want to probably end up murdering Kevin, though, James Carlton style.
Yeah.
Which James Carlton style is passionate but just ruthless murder. But when he fucking takes the fish hooks
and he
makes them into ornaments because he didn't want worm guts on the other ones.
Yeah.
Don't use mine. You're going to use my new fish hooks.
That's also quite dangerous. You don't want something that sharp with a barb on it.
No,
That's
on
a bad
an
idea,
ornament.
kid. Like you're 8. You're not a fucking infant. Use your fucking brain.
Yeah,
kid.
that's one reason why you.
your fucking brain.
I like how they're like, you're gonna fucking sleep in the attic tonight, you idiot, by yourself.
You spilled milk.
You spilled milk on everybody fighting with your brother. You fucking attic, solitary confinement.
You spilled milk. No, we ain't gonna cry about it. We're gonna put you in shackles, bud.
You got the fucking tickets
Why
wet?
don't you put your head in the stocks?
The fucking tickets are wet, Kevin! I don't fuck. No. Attic. Fucking stinky attic, you fucking idiot.
Get up there.
Trash man.
There's plenty of mold for you to fucking inhale.
Yeah. We have
Inhale
been
the
there
mold
fucking
spores.
years. Yeah, we don't care about you, Kevin. We have.
Well, then you got like, yeah, I don't
You
know.
know who's
man.
also an asshole?
Who's that?
The fucking.
How about the yapping ass kid from across the street that threw the whole fucking counter? Go home. Go. It's early.
That kid can.
It's early.
That kid can get sliced up on the street. I can tell.
It's early, bud. Go home.
Oh yeah. Hey, what are you doing? And the sister who's just doing a fucking 1, 2, 3.
Get it together.
You're
you
one
need
of the
facial
people in here.
identification.
Turn them around and say, "You with us?" Make sure you get on, okay?
Here, so
It's simple.
Initial next to
It's
this list.
simple.
Initial next to this list.
You
It's
know
a
whose
way
family
more.
would have been on? Ashley Markham.
No doubt.
Ashley Davis Markham.
Yeah.
What name is she?
Well, Markham's the one that she carries. She has a ball.
ADM. ADM. She don't want us to use her.
Probably not. I wouldn't want to be associated with us, especially when we're berating these fuckers. But really, this is about childcare.
Her kids, her family would have had it in line, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I agree.
They would have said, "Oh,
they would
everybody
have
look
done
at
back
me."
handsprings into the windows and all landed in the spot in the van that they were supposed to.
And they would all been like, "Let's each take our own individual Dodge Challenger." Charger?
She's got a Charger. They do have a Challenger. They got a badass Challenger.
Is that a Challenger or they're all Chargers?
Oh,
I think they all like
it
one.
is a Charger. Yeah, it is a Charger.
I'm not going to say anything about it.
Uh-oh. Did we dump?
Oh, we dumped. This is so stupid. I quit. No, it's stupid. I quit.
All right, that's cool.
What time is it?
Guess what I watched last night, bud?
I got 20 more minutes to quit.
Are we done? Are we done fucking railing on these cocksuckers? Because we can keep going on Home Alone if you want.
I'm trying to think of who else was kind of a dick bag in that fucking movie.
Well, yeah, so the kids sucked. And then you have...
I don't like any of the kids in the family. Do any of the kids... are any of the kids in the family, are you like, yeah, I'll be buddy with that guy?
No, they
even
all
though the
seem
brother
like
kind of like
I
is
think,
an
I
asshole,
think the one,
not even Buzz,
I
the
think,
other
like,
one, brother.
The dark curly-haired kid that's talking to Buzz about
Yeah.
the friend. Like, he's
Yeah.
probably okay.
No. He's kind of got a cocksucker mentality about him, too. And the other red-haired kid.
Oh, you're right.
And
the
the
redhead
sister.
kid's an ass.
And the sister.
The redhead kid's an ass.
The blonde sister
I'll
who's
kick
like,
him right in his
what
head.
does she say to him? She's
You're
like,
what the
"It's
French call les incompetents." Oh, how about I slap
You're
this-
what Americans call a fucking roundhouse kick. Bitch! And that's
For
when
real,
you
though.
roundhouse kick her.
For real,
isn't
though.
that? You put
For
on your
real, though.
fucking American flag bandana, you walk downstairs, you drag your fucking dick across Fuller's face, and you say, "You're gonna piss on me?"
I don't think so.
I don't think so, because you just got teabagged, bud. Fuck that whole setup.
That whole mess. The one guy calls him you're such a disease.
You're a disease.
That's how you speak to
And
people you
everyone's
love.
gonna rail on him.
That's how you, and then you know what? Do me a favor and fucking save it when you get back from France. And the
They're
house is
worried
all
about
nice.
him.
Oh
They're
my God,
worried
Kevin,
about him.
yeah, were you? Because you called me a disease.
He called me a disease earlier.
72 hours ago.
And I've actually proved that I can do all of this without you.
So if you don't mind, why don't you go climb up to the roof?
Get in the fucking attic, bud. See how that feels. Line up in the attic. Here's what you guys can do to make it up to me. You guys can get in the attic, and Fuller can go full. So he's drinking that all night, right? And I want them to spend each of them spends an individual night in the attic by
Fuller.
themselves.
And Fuller's
just just standing over him. That's what you can do to make it up to me. That's what you can do.
Fuller just in his stupid fucking robe. They all have robes in that family. They all have robes. And he's just letting it rip. But you don't get up. You got to sleep in it. And this happens at about 3 in the morning. Okay? That's how you can make it up to Kevin.
Yeah.
Eye for an eye.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And then, you know what? Hey, stay here and say, I'm going to make you stay in a house. Not this house. And I'm going to send 2 guys who are willing to bite your fucking fingers off inside of the house. You're running from 2 guys willing to bite your fingers off. Yeah, they might be robbing you. They might rob you. But at the end, when they catch you, they're going to go, about fucking time.
Yeah, fucking
about
little
time.
giblets,
I'm
bud.
going to bite each one. What's that all about?
I mean, did you
Joe Pesci's going to bite his
you know what? I'll
fucking
let
fingers
that fucking
off?
little fucking 8-year-old kid thinks he's gonna fucking impose his will on me. When I finally get a hold of you, bud, I'm gonna fucking make a little snack to your little fingers.
Dude,
I'll prove a fucking
punch
point.
him a
No,
few
fucking, I'm
times.
punching that kid.
I'll punch him a
I'm
few
saving
times.
the toast for dessert. Yeah.
This little piggy went, no,
This little piggy went right into my belly, motherfucker, with the other 9.
I'm stuffed.
Oh, man.
I'm stuffed on children toes.
Well,
did we drop for that?
I absolutely
Did we drop?
love.
Did we drop for that?
No, we're good.
I was hoping we did.
Oh, guys. All right. I'm trying to put it together. I absolutely love the idea of a water sports ending to the trilogy where everybody who was going to use Fuller, and now Fuller, and I'm talking in present day.
They
Everybody's
weaponized
grown.
Fuller.
Everybody's grown. They're all grown now. Fuller's
Yeah.
still just pissing on people because
Yeah.
nobody fucking
No
told
one
him that
checked
he
him.
actually had the ability to not be a bedwetter.
And he's probably maybe has an issue.
Yeah,
going
it
on
probably
that everyone's
does. At the
just
time,
like,
everyone's just making a fucking joke.
Let
of
him
it,
drink
like,
Pepsi.
He just likes to drink a lot before bed. That's not what's going on, guys. He needs to see a urologist, maybe. Maybe a therapist.
Help him.
Just a therapist
Help
or whatever.
the kid.
But no, that goes unchecked. So here's the deal. Here we go. Fast forward. It's 30 years later. Fuller's 42. No, he's what? He's 36 years old, something like that, right?
It's 27 years later.
This is Rookie of the Year. No, it came out in
Oh.
90. Home Alone came out in
Okay,
90,
so
so
it
it's
is
30 years.
Okay.
So 30 years later, Fuller's what, 35, 36?
Yeah. He's
And
right in our
all of
wheelhouse.
these people, yeah, some of them are old. Uncle Frank is barely hanging on. And this is how I want his last moments to be remembered. His last sight as he's gasping out something through just a grimace because he lacked the capacity for happiness. And he's probably cursing his reality under his breath. And I want him to, as he's letting go of this third-dimensional body, and he's kind of, his eyelids they weigh like a ton, but he's still going to just see kind of one last thing, take a few last breaths, and hear one last thing before he goes. He looks up, and now it is a full-grown Fuller, who may have been his son, actually, who is now staring him in his cold, almost dead eyes, slowly draws himself out of his pants.
Ooh, that was erotic.
And pisses on Uncle Frank until Uncle Frank passes away.
He hasn't drank water in weeks.
Weeks. It's almost brown.
It's brown piss.
Yeah, maybe a little blood in it.
That's where I was going to go. That was good.
I saw you.
That was good.
That's how I want Uncle Frank to go. And that's pretty much, it's a Home Alone Saw crossover, actually. Where
It's just Home Alone 4.
Oh, there was a Home Alone 3.
That's basically the...
Did you watch Home Alone 3? I haven't seen it.
That's basically the premise of Home Alone 4. My kids really enjoy it.
Who's the disease now?
Well played. Who has the disease now? Probably Fuller. I didn't like the ending because the family came back.
You know what else? The fucking look. You can't, I need you to get me home. My kid is fucking He got left behind.
Oh, I've had nightmares about that.
Like the airport.
Well, when I
people
had
like,
my.
What do you do? Get me somewhere.
This is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, this is. I'm not.
This is a big
I'm not
deal.
Missing fucking like this isn't so I can open presents. My 8-year-old is alone in the city with the highest crime rate in America.
This is what.
All right, yeah, sure, it's the suburbs, but still.
This is where this movie couldn't be done today. That Karen would have got immediately on Twitter and said, well, it's not a Karen situation. I'm sorry to all the Karens out there. That was an easy, stupid
That's tough
thing.
too.
I'm a
Like,
stupid,
yeah,
easy
what did
thing.
the
I
Karens-
apologize.
what did
I
the
take that one
Karens
back.
ever
I'm
do?
receiving
What did
that
the
one back.
Karens really ever do? They
It's fine.
didn't-
It's stupid. I don't like to even. But the mom is going to, and the mom is one of the greatest actresses of all time.
Okay.
If she got on Twitter and was like, yeah, fucking Southwest, TWA won't fucking let me get home to my kid. I accidentally fucking left him at home. I know, my bad. But over here, she's like, got the fucking, they're like, they won't give me a ticket to get back to my house where my child is there alone. And what about the asshole cops who go over there, knock on the door?
Tell them to count their kids again.
The two
There's
dispatch
nobody home.
guys.
Tell them to count their kids again. The
There's
guys on
nobody
the dispatch.
home.
Crazy lady on 2. What
munching a
crawler,
donut and
fucking
it's just
crawler,
falling
dipping
on
it in
the
the
bottom.
Get it together, you slob.
That's why the crime rate's so bad in Chicago.
Because you got fucking people passing phone calls back and forth
across the
and the actual beat cop they send out
Crazy
to the house
lady.
knocks on the door. There's no answer. Tell them to count their kids again.
Count
it's an
your
8-year-old,
kids
bud.
again.
It's an 8-year-old, bud.
You may have miscounted your kids again over here. How many times you gonna miscount your kid over here?
Oh, yeah.
The Bears.
Steve, let me ask you something.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Ditka.
Do you want to become famous by followers, primes,
Yes, I
and
do.
viewers?
I'm running it.
Someone here? Guys, we have great sponsors. Adam Bundren, he likes to talk to you about real estate, and then he likes to help you purchase the real estate of your dreams.
Get out of here before I punch your lights out, man. No, dude, you can never punch me. I'll fucking punch you straight in your fucking face, man. I got strong punches. No, never punch me. I'm gonna rob this place and kill Craig. I'll fucking kill you right now with a punch. Oh, my fucking head, man. I'm dying. I can feel blood seeping into my brainstem. Oh, here it is. Oh, squirt. Yeah, fucking take that. You're not gonna kill me or my friend or rob this place, bud. I got strong punches. Sorry. Someone broke in.
Well, things really got away from you there. Adam Bundren
Someone
wants to sell you
broke
real
in.
estate. He wants to help you buy real estate. He wants to answer all your real estate questions. And if you call Bundren Property
Jesus,
Group,
I quit.
what are you talking about?
Nothing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Nothing. Go on with your Adam Bundren thing you do.
Okay. If you have any questions about real estate, if you want to add to your real estate portfolio, if you're looking for maybe your first time home buyer, you got a lot of questions. This is something that Adam's going to help you out with. Okay? That's what he's going to do.
He's going to help you by talking you through all of your housing needs at 2:45 in the morning. Are they playing the show out there? Close this fucking door.
Adam McChesney, Ms. Marketing, what they do is they offer digital marketing solutions. And what they're going to do is they're going to put your brand, they're going to put your organization, they're going to take the thing that you're trying to put in front of people, and they're going to get it there. So whether that is, I don't know, maybe you got a new product or service that is going to apply to a very specific niche of people. All right, that's when you pick up the phone, you call Adam, and you say, Adam, I'm trying to reach this type of person who exhibits that they enjoy these types of things, and he puts them right there in front of you, and you say, hey, check it out, and it makes your job easier. You're not trying to convince people that don't want your product to buy it. You're convincing people that would love to buy your product to buy it. That's a lot easier. That's what Ms. Marketing helps you do. There are a bunch of weirdos out there. You strapped up, bud? You strapped up?
I'm just adding a little fucking sexual element.
Cool, dude. Cool. James Carlton State Farm is the best. I went to his office yesterday.
These people, they're just the hardest working people that I know. They're going to make insurance better for you. They have a new product right now, and I'm really happy for them because, you know, something that we don't really think about is like, hey, we all, for the most part, we see the rates, a lot of rates dropped across the board at State Farm for all kinds of different insurance because of COVID. And so it's great for us. It's great for the consumers. We're saving a bunch of money, but obviously when you do that across the entire swath of a customer base, revenues come down. So they got different products to be able to offer. And actually, I had no idea they did this. But if you're also interested in refinancing your house, that's something James Carlton, you can talk to James Carlton about. He can help you do that.
And if you want to get drunk and call James Carlton and tell him I'm not funny, call me first, bud, and see what happens.
No doubt. I don't know if you heard
one of these, and you'll get one of these.
And I don't know if you heard what was going on over there, but there's a guy right now whose brain is oozing out onto the floor.
That guy's dead.
He go. Denison Collard makes native hemp extract. Native hemp extract is my favorite hemp extract product. If you go to nativehempextract.com, you go to HoosierSophisticate.com, click on native hemp extract. You enter the code HOSO, you're going to get a significant discount off of all of the products site-wide. They get the stuff out quick. Everybody who takes it loves it, and I just think that your life will be better with a little native hemp oil inside of it.
Our guitarist just got here, ladies and gentlemen.
We got a guitarist.
Yep.
Oh.
A real one.
Oh.
Someone who's actually learned in the sort. Guys, you can do anything. I just want to let people know that too. Our other sponsor is Sweet Leaf Emporium.
That's where I was
It's a
getting.
place where dreams come true.
Yep.
Our dreams are literally coming true here.
I think so.
Jason's weird fever dream has come true. And now he's spreading his seed here in Festus.
It's about
which
time.
is great.
It's about time.
You know, we're here. We're in the... We took over the old abandoned car wash here in Festus. The old scary abandoned car wash with ghosts and ghouls. And werewolves and demons and vampires and mummies and Frankensteins and gargoyles and gremlins and trolls and little guys named Ezekiel.
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening at Sweet Leaf
Emporium
Festus.
Festival.
We want people to come watch the show. We want you to come here and hang out. We want you, if you're like, man, I'm kind of not feeling it today. How can I go fucking start my day with a few laughs with a few bobos who we feel like dog shit all the time because we're like, what are we doing? You know, we're like, what are we doing?
What is it all even for?
Bazo. We just do that. We do that for like 3 hours after the show. We just look back and forth at each other and go, what does it all mean, Bazo?
Every time.
Just for hours. It gets old. But we come in here, we put on this, we put on our makeup, and we come out here and we do this. We want you to come out, have an experience. Have an experience. We had a visitor yesterday.
We did.
I think
we
he's
did.
going to go back, and I think old Brucey's going to say, fuck. Old Nick came out here too, and I bet he goes home and he goes, fuck, man.
They're having fun.
They're having a good time up there. And when I kept telling Bruce, I kept calling him by name and saying, we have fun here, Bruce. So that's how he knows we have fun here. I must have said it 7 times.
That's
just to
how
see
you.
it.
That's really how you really drive
And I
it
kept
home.
going, Bruce, we have fun here. Like where I was like just throwing stuff away and like I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like putting it in a trash can, like, we have Bruce. We have fun here.
Lots of fun. Buddy, last night we're gonna have to bring in. Actually, we should bring in Jason before I start talking.
Why?
About this because it's important, and I think he would really like it.
Oh yeah. You can start talking about it. You don't have to go dead silent.
No, I'm going silent airwaves. Guys, I watched a documentary last night that is available to, I think, all of you. And what you need, it's about, let me pull up the title of it, but it is about vintage vinyl down on Del Mar. And it was really cool. I posted it on my personal page on Facebook. I can throw it out there. I'll put it on the Discord. But what it does is it kind of documents vintage vinyl from its inception and how it is like one of the last great old record stores in America, and it's often spoken about like worldwide about how great of a record store it is and how many gems you can find at vintage vinyl. And I've always remembered, whenever I would when I moved back to St. Louis, Del Mar always was very appealing to me. I liked the music scene and things that were going on down there, and so I would always just kind of go down there and walk around. And inevitably, every time I would go into vintage vinyl just to see whatever, because I used to love going in the old record stores and buying some new CDs or new movies or whatever. Like vintage vinyl is just awesome. And so this documentary. It's on Channel 9 here in St. Louis on PBS, and I wonder. I think that everybody can probably watch it, but it definitely checked my location to make sure that I was in St. Louis, and so we end up going to, or we end up putting this thing on, and I can't believe how many just awesome fucking concerts have taken place in that very building, just in a small little record store. Recently, like Mumford and Sons and like big bands, Head and the Heart, Tenacious D, like these concerts they put on back in the day whenever there was a action taken against the Insane Clown Posse. They end up hosting them there, and like it was just pandemonium. Anyway, if you want to see kind of the Del Mar area, but also kind of the St. Louis music scene, really kind of immortalized and turned into this really cool documentary explaining some history and some of these great musical performances that took place. It takes place on there, and I believe it is called Papa Ray's Vintage Vinyl Roadshow. And it is just it aired back in September. But it after watching it, I'll tell you this: I wish that I wish it was just one of those shows where people were showing up and and we all get like a little music lesson, maybe get a little taste of it. It's awesome. I was ready to watch 9 more episodes as soon as this was over. It's about, like I said, about 47 minutes. You guys got to check it out. Papa Ray's Vintage Vinyl Roadshow. So check it out. So I think these two knuckleheads are coming in here, but I'm going to go ahead and put that in the text line.
You got him.
Well, I've already told them the whole story, so.
Oh, we're just going to do a song at the end here.
Oh, right on. I was telling them about how they all need to go out and check out Papa Ray's Vintage Vinyl Roadshow.
Oh, let me tell you, that's one of my most proudest endeavors. I can't. There's nothing that I've been more involved with about anything in life that I love more than that.
Get over there and tell them about it, dude.
You know what?
Get over there and just say that. You're gonna
All
be on
they gotta
camera
do,
anyway.
all they gotta do is look it up, because it ain't about me. It's about Tom and Laura and their life and that business and music in general in St. Louis.
It's awesome.
It is kick ass.
Dude, it's awesome. Miss and I sat in bed and watched it last night, and as soon as it was done, she said, "Man, I could watch 7 more of. I could watch a whole series of those." And I'm like, "Damn right, damn right,
Yeah.
dude. It was awesome. I really."
This one I just found out this morning is definitely on the way, and PBS has been apparently bitching about it. But I'm not gonna get into too much detail.
Okay.
I'll probably get in trouble right now.
Fair enough.
We're all about it.
But,
I'm real proud of that.
dude, you should be. I told you yesterday I was going to watch it. I put it on last night. It was right up my alley.
I told you.
I'm just involved. It ain't
I told
me.
you he'd watch it.
I told you, yeah, I told you.
I told you he would. You said no, he wouldn't. You're like, no, he never would.
Craig's terrible. Does terrible things.
What do you got? You guys want to come in here and rap? What's he doing?
I don't know. He might be going to the bathroom.
Oh, the guy is impossible sometimes, Jason. I got to tell you.
cannot keep up with Steve.
Oh, you're great. Ready? All right, we're ready.
Oh, I'll put. What are we playing? What are we playing?
At the end of the show?
Yeah, we're at the end of the show.
Right here.
I'll get my Xylee, or I'll get on these keys. What do you want me to do?
Oh. What do you think the keys?
Okay.
It's easy.
It's easy.
I'm gonna attempt to play Mercury's in retrograde again.
That's what you're gonna play right now.
Yep.
Oh, this seems like
Seems like a bad idea right now. Or
maybe.
I don't care. I try. We're trying.
Get on in there, Jason.
Sturgill.
What are we doing? We're just playing.
Sturgill. We're playing Sturgill.
What's Sturgill?
And you're just good at, it's fucking EAB, like I said. What is fucking, you got it, bud? I wish we had a sound guy in the studio so we could figure it out.
Tugging on the thread, hoping it all might come unravel.
You got it? All right, we're gonna play it for real this time. Guys, thanks for listening to the show. Come check out Sweetleaf. Jason's here today. Woo! All right, let's have a fucking good time. We got a haircut in Norway when all the weight started pulling me down. Spilling like a waterlogged wet dog. Ain't no way to travel. But as soon as I chop it all off, it just grew back thick and brown. I keep tugging on the thread, hoping it all might come unravel. I keep throwing it all away, but it just keeps coming back around. They come backstage and on my bus, pretending to be my friend, shaking hands behind grandstands, wearing the same old grin. Oh, none of them bother knocking. Oh, they just all come on in, asking what all of my songs mean, wondering if they're all about them. They'll change Mercury, must be in retrograde again.
trophies and award shows stand and haters wishing they was in my band. Sorry boys, the bus is pumped full. Mercury must be retrograde again. Have paper sharp, but at least it's not just hanging around, pretending to be my friend. Oh, the road to hell is paved with cruel intention. Well, it's not nuclear war. It's gonna be a divine intervention. Not bad, guys. Not fucking bad for the old fucking late night or early morning show band fucking getting together. Plenty more where that came, you sons of bitches. We could do this for fucking 6 hours.
Could you really?
We could, but
I could.
we're gonna have to get to.
Another one. Another one bites the dust.
You broke another pick, bud. Why are you so hard on those picks?
They,
Break picks?
they can't. They
can't
they
withstand
just-
his. They can't withstand
Can't
his
hold
heat.
me. Can't hold me. Guys, thank you for being a part of the weird shit we do here. Come see us out in Festus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Craig, I forget, what was the one song we were going to play that we forgot?
It's my favorite song, and I forget every time. I think it's called Cowabunga.